Hello, everybody. Welcome back to live coverage here at Le Mans. You've joined us at the perfect time. We're under a yellow flag and slow zones in effect as well, because the number 24. Yeah, the PRI Motorsports with Mathasian. That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it's Mathasian. It's the guy who did Call of Duty, made all his money from Call of Duty. It's his car.
Yeah, and he's crashed off, not into the wall, just into the gravel. Yeah, he's done it down at the Mulsanne corner. So slow zone number 6 is in effect. You will be able to watch shortly all the highlights from the previous hours as we join up with a battle camera now up here in the box. You'll be able to watch all of that coming up shortly as well.
A lot of the American and Asian cars, though, are being... the mechanics are from Europe this year because of the COVID crisis.
So, yeah, you will be able to, as I said, join that YouTube chat battle in a second. Well, you'll be able to watch the previous hours that you've missed, hours 3, 4, and 5. That'll be coming up at half past the hour here in a premiere, and you can watch it straight after this live stream to bring you all what's happened.
Overall, the favourite, Kobayashi, who's, if he gets pole next year, had more poles than anybody else ever.
First on there without a win.
Jackie Hicks, the current owner of that thing, is sharing it with him at the moment. The Brendan Hartley's in second place, much to Megan's surprise.
Yeah, Megan was breathing a sigh of relief.
Tatiana Sofia.
Oh, the two from is that the 71 Ferrari and the leader? I think in the pro category have come together down at the Recruitment segment of the track. So,
yet another slow zone.
Can they get it going?
In fact,
yeah, they've got it.
The Ferrari have just crashed outside the Porsche unit.
Yes, and I presume that gives them a big bump up there for money, doesn't it?
There's a big cheer in the Porsche building there from everybody, because it's two Ferraris.
Who doesn't like when two Ferraris go off the track, especially when the Porsches are in there as well. So slow zones are out. We have had a safety car, however. We must explain that there was a very, very nasty accident into the wall. You'll see it in the replay shortly. The number 98 Aston Martin Racing lost control. There was contact with the Innovation Team Association SRT41 in the LMP2 category. It hit, they made slight contact coming into Indianapolis. The 98 Aston flew over the gravel trap into the wall, and unfortunately as well, it caused the first safety car. But the Northwest AMR team has put out a statement saying we can confirm that Marcos is out of the car. He has been taken to the medical centre for all the necessary checks. The most important thing is that the whole Northwest AMR family is that Marcos is okay. We will provide more updates once we have them. But that car is out of the race.
Yes, and Marcos, from what I understand, has had his checks, and it looks like everything. He's waiting for the last okay, but looks like everything is fine.
Oh,
it was more the G's of the impact. The number 24 car didn't actually hit the wall. He stopped just before. So that can be recovered.
And it is now being recovered as well. We can see it on the side of the screen here as well. It's the truck's being taken out of it as well. Vader 5 saying the full race is live for all 24 hours on Motor Trend. Yep, absolutely. We are live for 12 hours of the watch along with 12 hours in highlight. The first highlight is coming up in about 26 minutes. All going well. It saves okay. But we are live for the last 4 hours of the race as well, just to give
and
them
when we
different.
Haven't got it on the main monitor, we have a monitor with showing every different thing. With a main monitor in race control over there.
Yes, and the link for that will be going into the YouTube chat and pinned to the top, so you can watch the full race as well.
So you can do it as well if you want.
Absolutely, and it's a 360 camera, so if I wanted, I can swing round and take a look at race control. The night has fallen here at Le Mans as well, so everyone's just having some dinner in the front there. Headsets are off. Eduardo Freitas just getting up and moving around as well.
Synth will be back in a few minutes, he said.
Lovely, just charging up as we're seeing more incidents there down there. I think we're about to go green. They're just checking the slow zones coming into the Arnage area. And the truck is behind. We should go green flag racing this time round. And the rain's coming back.
Of course, if you're in Europe, Discovery Plus, I'm thinking America as well. Discovery Plus are showing the no adverts version of the race and in its entirety.
I'm just copying the link now to send it into the group chat and pin it to the top as well. 18 hours, 52 minutes and 10 seconds left. Then slow's procedure in Zone 6 will be retrieved soon. So we are seconds away from going green.
I love the lights. And, you know, about 12, 15 years ago, we got these new halogen lights. And now they're improved lights
so nice,
because of the fact that nobody likes halogen anymore. And so because of the gas. And but the new lights are improved even more, and you can see so much when it actually gets dark here. When they're close up together, it makes it a lot safer.
It's a very strange situation. We've gone back to green, but there's still a yellow out because someone is off towards the Porsche curves area.
Leslie and Tom Christian in the little box there are. Some of your feeds are getting the Goodyear airship.
Someone is off, and it's the Racing Team Netherlands. The Racing Team Netherlands is deep in the gravel trap. We can see on the camera as well. So this will be another slow zone at the very least out there, and that's bad news for the 29 squad. They were running quite high up the order, and were looking in contention for at least a podium in the LMP2 category.
Also, the Bratislava team, they had a spin while we were away.
Yes, and they've kept it going again, and
they managed to get it
back out,
creeping back to the pits. Its wheels were okay.
It just was stopped.
It seemed electrical.
Yeah, it stopped on the entrance to the pit lane. That caused a slow zone as well. You can see all of this during the highlights, which will hopefully be available soon. They'll be premiering alongside this live stream. It is a 35-minute highlight show, as another slow zone is coming at Marshall Posts 30, which is down to the zone 7 of the track as well. So the exit of Al Narj up to the Porsche curves.
It's lovely to see the hydrogen hypercars now, because of the fact that in this country our government believes in hydrogen as a fuel. Hopefully by 2050, they want everything either electric from wind or hydrogen-based power stations.
So it's raining out there as well. Only light rain at the moment. It just started as we came on here as well, as a slow zone is now in effect at zone 8 now as well, not just zone 7.
Although the theory's there for a hydrogen power station, you know, one hasn't been built yet.
No. We've seen hydrogen. There's a couple
hydrogen
there.
Cars are doing really well, and we've got them in this race.
Spinner.
So it is for the future.
Is that the number one? It's the Richard Millet Racing.
It's Millet. It's the girls. It's Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia Flörsch in command, and she's spun at the start of the slow zone, I think. So
actually, in a different place, she's done it quite the same.
2 off. We've got another one off.
They've hit each other, haven't they?
It's raining. It's raining heavily out there. It must be. We've got 2 cars off now
and one
at the start-finish straight, and then we've got GT cars spinning around as well. Is that the Hang on a second. Is that the 36 Alpine? Oh, this is a big one. Slow it down because we've got a T-bone. The 74 car in the LMP2 smashes into the side of Sophia Flörsch. I think they've got to throw the safety car, and they have. Safety car deployed. It started raining here. Everyone's out there on slick tyres. She's okay. There she is. The safety car's now been deployed. It started raining here at Le Mans. Everyone's out there on slick tyres. It's 2001 all over again when the rain came down at the Porsche curves. No one's got any grip, and it is the 32 in the gravel trap now as well. So that is the United Autosports. They were running in the order. The 74's
out. The 74 is the
Racing
one that
Team India Eurasia.
Hit the Richard Millet.
And hopefully as well that
Sophia Flörsch.
Oh, that's going to be a T-bone. That's the two LMP2 cars coming together as well.
That's the 23 car and I think the 32.
Yeah, just absolutely cannonballing across. 2 nasty accidents here. The rain's coming down. It's damp on the track. They're on slick tyres, and because it's dark as well, they can't see the braking zones.
The LMP2s and the hypercars are going to be the worst affected here because of the fact that the Porsches were designed for wet weather.
Well, the 74, I think,
has got the Ferraris.
74's got going again. Look how hard it's raining, Dad.
And this. Remember that we've never had a red flag.
No.
That has stopped the race. We've had, stoppages in.
With safety cars.
Sophia's camera stopped working.
Well, she's still there. She's trying to find a safe place to reverse onto the track. Safety car is out then here at Le Mans. Let's take another look at what happened originally with Sophia into the braking zone. So she brakes to go. Oh, no, there's another car.
Someone hits her.
Someone hits her. The 26 squad makes contact with her as well. And that is in LMP. That's the G-Drive Racing. That was the race leader. The race leader in LMP2 made contact, so that's why the Jolter 28 has taken the lead. So the G-Drive Racing, and Sophia's still stuck. Yeah,
Sophia is just stuck there.
And they need to slow it down, otherwise there's going to be more incidents. They need to really slow it down now. The rain is coming down really heavily here at Spa. We've got cars all over the track.
It's so easy to identify the cars even in the dark with these.
Oh, and they come to a stop as well. We've now got the track blocked. The safety car is having to take to the grass. They've never red flagged Le Mans. I wonder if they're getting tempted to, because there's a lot of debris out there. There's a lot of rain coming down. The other safety car's coming, and Sophia is stuck in the middle of the track. I think the car stalled. This is not good news for Sophia. She could get a penalty for this because she put the car in the middle.
The front wheel isn't turning.
No, I think, is it suspension brake? Look at this. The 74 car, no power and just smashed into the side. No brakes.
Luckily, it was in the rear part.
Unbelievable. So this is all just happened. So Sophia gets taken off by the 26 car. She's stuck in the middle. It looks like suspension failure, look, on that side of the car. So I think you're right. She can't actually turn it. Well, this is dramatic. We come on air expecting
it can
the
be
rain.
Repaired.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
If they can get that recovered and back to the thing, but it'll really dent their race.
And look how hard it's raining. It's raining harder than it was when this race started.
I've seen cars
6 hours ago.
much worse damage than that.
Yeah, that's just a front wing change.
That's a front wing.
Yeah, that's easy.
They bring quite a few of those, and they just take moments to take off and take on, but
they're towing Sophia's car.
The big trouble is that you have to, before you put it on, you have to check everything that is okay underneath there.
Only our second safety car in this race. The first was for the 98 Aston Martin.
I believe
during the break.
Who's in that car? Is it James or is it John Corbett?
Let's take a look who's on. That was an MP2. So let's take a look at look, they're now trying to tow Sophia's car. Here comes the field, and they've all slowed it down. They're going about 30 mile an hour only to get it down there. So let's take a look. 74 cars drop back into the pit lane, obviously, and it's Cloette at the wheel.
Yeah. I thought it was Colette.
Yes,
James.
Tom Collette.
Tom Collette. Yeah.
And look, now there's gravel down at the chicane area.
James, the other driver, one of the other drivers is British, and so we were rooting for the 74 car a little bit.
We've now got an incident on the track where there's gravel in nearly every sector, because honestly, the rain came down so hard that these guys still haven't managed to get back to the pit lane yet.
We've seen the onboard. We know that Sophia was not to blame in any way.
No way.
There's the new repaired nose, the complete replacement nose. So
amazing,
they've done all the checks to the suspensions and the reservoir bottles that are behind that nose, and replace it. It comes complete with lights, so it's just a situation where you plug the light sockets in and then just use like a large key.
Yeah, I just bolt it in.
Either side to turn the keys and one each side, and it's done.
What is it about when we go live on YouTube, we start with the safety car? Race one, the race started on a safety car. We had a safety car during the break, and now we've got a safety car here as well. And they can't move Sophia's car, can they? They're rich in the leg.
I think he's got a broken front suspension.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
And then it got a hit in the rear, so it might have a rear suspension damage as well. They might have to crane that away.
And now they're telling the cars, don't come into the pit lane. And 2 of them have gone in as well. 74 cars coming into there. And they're now going to change over to intermediate tyres, maybe even full wets. That rain, that was supposed to be light rain, turned into heavy, heavy rain and caught everybody out here at Le Mans. So let's go over to the group chat quickly. Synthel says, oh bleep, I come back to chaos. I saw a car in the gravel when I came back and now crash. Wow, holy tomatoes, that's massive. Vader5 saying range strategies are miscalculated in Le Mans, just like Spa earlier this year. Absolutely. He says, I missed a lot, I see. Yeah, and that is a spinner.
Who drives
the IDEC car?
Who's driving the Indian car that we've just seen having a wheelchair?
The 74, it would be Colette, Tom Collette in the wheel still.
Yeah, so
hello to Dinat. Watching on
there, you can see with the front wing off. You can see the reservoir bottles there. They're the brake fluid, and in strange thing in the last Formula One race, we were quite a lot of teams were amazed to find that the water bottle. No wonder Ferrari are having a lot of trouble with their water bottle when they put it in their nose cone.
Yeah, we spent that, didn't we, under the red flag when they all took them off. We're under the safety car, and they still can't move it. But this 26 G-Drive Racing was leading the race up until that crash. Here it is again, look. So what actually happens? It just loses it.
Yeah, because it's getting quite wet over there.
Just aquaplane.
And you know, they haven't got wet tyres on. And it's a slightly downhill section there,
and it was in the slow zone as well. So the drivers are trying to brake coming into the slow zone, and the
brakes are cold.
Yeah, nasty T-bone there from the side, and that's not nice. That could have been a big one actually.
As soon as it starts to rain, you lose temperature in your tyres and your brakes anyway.
And they still can't move it. Sophia's still stuck in the middle. She's 2 laps down now on the rest of the field. And look, double yellows out there as well. Everyone being told to keep to the right.
There's no truth that Sophia has got the Greatest Six radio on and is waiting for the cash register.
What is it? 100,000 on Monday, is it?
I think it is on Monday. It was 80,000 on Friday.
Yeah. So she still can't get out of that car. So she don't want to leave it, because if she leaves it...
Oh, God, look at Sophia's...
Let's listen. It won't start.
It won't.
First gear I stole. It's the same.
Start it in second then.
Yeah, is she gonna
start it in second with the clutch down, rev it, and bring the clutch up?
Can you also notice as well? She's on the phone at the moment. She's on an actual mobile phone.
I have to come out.
She's on an actual mobile because the car's dead. The radio's dead. So they all carry mobiles for when they're at different points of the track.
They're going to lift it.
Yeah.
They're going to go under it and lift it, aren't they?
Yeah, and then what? Tow it back to the pit lane? It has to get back.
It is a crane. It's got the things on the track. I can see the things now.
What a strange situation. Is the Richard Millet racing team out of Le Mans before we started?
That's an old trick. That's an old trick for when your idle speed is low.
Yeah.
That you put it in second gear and rev it, start it, pump it, rev it, so that it things. But obviously you've got to keep the revs up, but at least you would get it off the track.
Start it, as you say, start it in second, boot it up. That should work, and keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to put it into neutral though, because you'd have to go in that gear. As far as you possibly can, but I think she's got suspension damage. That's why they're lifting it.
Yeah, that looks so. The Richard Millet racing team looks to be out with 18 hours to go.
Would mean that you're out of any other race. But Le Mans is 24 hours.
Could they repair it? What would be the point if they could get it back out there?
Well, because you know, as long as you finish,
yeah, so I see
you're classified in a position. Doesn't matter how many laps you are behind. You're classified in a position. And say there was a case a few years ago where, and it was in the amateur.
Yeah.
Amateur, not the pro. Where there was so many cars out that it was worth recurring the car.
And put it back in
for points. Back in to get points.
I remember that. Oh dear, look at the hit. Sophia was actually not expecting that, and she was completely shocked, wasn't she? She was not expecting the hit from the 74 squad.
I still remember that kid when she was little, and to see her
in the genetics
now, to see her now, what she's doing now, she's amazing, because she's too good for W Series. No offense to the W Series, but she's too good for that. She's holding her own in WEC. She's holding her own in DTM.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, some of our girls that are in W Series are too good for it. They should. I know that 3 of them have got development driver status at Formula One teams, but
Calderon, Jamie Chadwick, to name a few. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the young girl that's at BTCC as well?
Oh. Jade Edwards.
Jess
Hawkins.
Jess Hawkins.
Yeah,
she's Jess Hawkins at Aston Martin.
Yeah.
She
had the car.
Development. Yes, she had to get out.
If she stays,
she can't stay in the car when they're lifting it.
For safety reasons. But if she
can be retired to the pits, can't it? And still be
no. The rule is she has to stay within 20 meters of that car. If she goes any more than that, the alarm goes off and she retires from the race. If she's still, I don't know if she's still in. I couldn't see because the graphics were on.
She was asked to get out.
If she's riding in the tractor, that counts as that she'll be okay. But look how hard it's raining now. This safety car's out for a while.
Le Mans commentators are suggesting that it needs to get back because even if you've got one wheel on it, you can repair it.
We've seen that before, haven't we? One wheel on the car. And
there's the Jota with Sean Gale.
Leading the race from the 65 Panis Racing in the LMP2 squad at the moment. You've got another 6 minutes until you can watch the
Sophia was up
345 highlights.
Best of it is, when this started, Sophia was in the 14th place.
Yeah.
It's the Team Netherlands is still...
Hit problem. Yeah, no, that's...
It's still saying 13th.
You're right there, actually. Yeah, I wonder why that is. It hasn't changed positions just yet. Yeah.
Maybe it was a few laps ahead of its rivals.
Yeah, it's 6 minutes ahead, actually. So that's 2 laps ahead.
2 laps ahead, yeah.
So they're doing
so they had at least 2 or 3 laps to repair that and get it out without losing position.
They've now dragged Sophia's car away from the entrance to the Porsche cars in Indianapolis area. So they've moved
the girls were looking for between 48 and 64 as a final position to have done better than last year.
And they've got it. They've already got that. So that plan has worked. Rain coming down then here at Le Mans. We should be back to green flag running soon, hopefully. Let's go over to the group chat quickly to say hello to Kobe, who is one of our pundits on the Grid Network as well. So thanks for coming in. Says hello to Josh. Hello, Kobe.
And Gerard Klein is saying hi.
Everyone getting in on the action here as the race is
Sintel says he's missed a lot since he's went to get to his dad's to get his charger.
Hopefully it's all good.
Yeah, we nearly missed a lot as well. We came on slightly earlier.
Yeah,
and
it should
just
be
at the right time.
Yeah, we should have been on at 10 past 8. But you came to the box at 8, and I just finished in time. So we came on here at 8:03, I think it was. And all hell kicked off. So, yeah, absolutely right time to come on here.
Yeah, there was a little rain shower over by the 163, and it just led to chaos, really, for a number of the LMP2 cars.
It's really raining heavily down there in the pit area. I can see it on the monitor.
Yeah, so, I'm looking at the main monitor on race control.
Here, the big one.
And
that's where Sophia is.
Yeah, they haven't moved very far with that car.
I swear they dragged it down, but I don't know why there's a blue flashing light there. I don't know if they're trying to restart the car. They could have turned the car around and taken the digger away. But the safety car out here at Le Mans, not now for the crash, but for the amount of rain that's out there. Of course,
that happens in IndyCar. That the escape crew come out and they have the ability to restart the cars if it's possible.
Ah, look, they're leaving now. Has she got it going? No, that's the course car.
That's the course car. The doctor's car's behind.
Because it was a big impact, and they seem to have gone away from the track, so they'll be returned. And here we go. Now, where is Sophia's car? They're looking around on the CCTV cameras that we've got access to here. I think they're looking for it, but it might be officially retired. So do we have to do a marker of doom? Now, I would offer you a cup of tea during this, but unfortunately, someone's nicked me mugs. So my mugs have gone missing.
Oh, dear. How sad. Yeah. Never mind.
I could text them to come in, but that's more of a morning thing, really, isn't it, to have a cup of tea?
If you ring the main house and get the butler to do it.
Would you like a cup of tea? I've got your tea here, look. I've got your decaffeinated tea. If you like.
Yeah, decaffeinated tea, lad.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Yorkshire tea with milk taken out.
Would you like a cup of tea?
No.
I could, because I've got a kettle here and I've got little milk as well, and I can make you a tea.
But you ain't got no cups.
Well, I can get a tea. I can get a cup.
Don't we have mugs up north?
I don't know.
Your mum said I'm a mug.
I'll text Megan and say bring mugs.
Oh no, she might be listening to this.
She might be.
She's too drunk to know. No, she isn't. She's not drinking much, actually. I think I've had more than her. Talking of that.
Is that wine or water?
This is Prosecco, darling.
Oh, is it Prosecco? Oh, you really have turned into James, haven't you?
Yes.
At the moment. I thought that was someone coming in for the tea.
Cheers.
Hello to Ben. What's up, Josh? Safety car due to rainstorm causing chaos up and down the track.
Sophia got knocked sideways, and then another car ran into her.
And that brought out the safety car as well out there on the track. And now we're just in a waiting game. 2 minutes left.
As I said a few minutes ago, anybody who's got Discovery Plus, the whole of the race is live on Discovery Plus, and somebody else told us a link for the rest of the world.
Scrolling back up, Motor Trend.
Motor Trend.
Yes, Motor Trend.
Motor Trend have got the race in full.
And I've put the link in the chat for the cameras that we're watching up in the box as well with race control. The 23 car coming in as well. Alex Lynn, Wayne Boyd and Paul DeResta. Of the 2390 Autosports come into the pit lane then.
AL, WB and PDR. Paul DeResta has got a Scottish flag instead of a British flag like the other two.
I like that. I did spot that thinking, why is it British?
Aye.
That's a nice little thing there.
It's just so they don't egg his house back in
Probably,
Scotland.
yeah.
Knockhill way.
Kamui Kobayashi leads the way on the 80th lap here at Le Mans. So the safety car's still out. The rain looks to be easing, or is it heavy?
His grandparents live near Monza, don't they?
Yes,
and
yeah, Italy.
In a villa. And a magnificent villa, and one of them's a magnificent cook as well. So.
He considers it really his home race, doesn't he? Italy, as up for PDR. He raced at Monza a couple of weeks ago. That's why he wasn't in Hungary.
I want the track. We did it with in there. Me too. Like in the bush, it looks to be dry or drying, but we are so slow, so I cannot tell you now in like the chicane how is it. It was really wet. Copy.
So they don't know whether it's wet or dry.
And for our American listeners, PDR Paul DeResta is the cousin of Dario and Mario Fanchitti.
Yes. Actually, yeah, you're right. Actually, bang on there. Look. Mama's brought us some mugs. Thank you very much, Mum.
Oh, so you are listening.
Thank you. Sorry, you'll have to say that again. Sorry. Go on. The boom mic's on.
Who, to me?
Yes, to you. The boom mic's on.
Megan told me to bring you a couple of mugs.
Megan told you to bring mugs?
No, Megan said we were a couple of mugs.
Actually, I've had a better idea if I just go into here. Yeah, if you hold that mic's on, so that if you're just talking to that would be easier for people to listen to you. What do you say?
Why?
She's going to sing the blues now.
I brought a couple of mugs for 2 mugs.
Oh, thanks. Honestly, your birthday party in there must be getting quite entertaining.
Yeah, it is. We're on to Stevie Nicks now.
Stevie Nicks?
Yeah.
Oh, because they had Led Zeppelin on when I left.
I thought you turned Led Zeppelin off and turned on gold.
No, I did turn Motown on, and Karen said, I don't like Motown, let's have Stevie Nicks. And we've had Jolene as well.
All right, thank you. Away you go now. I'll tell you what, I forgot about that mic. Let's listen to Brendan Hartley.
Isn't she wonderful? She'll be back.
So
Brendan Hartley there, reporting, let's just stay running on the track to clean it up. So, as I switch that on, I'll boil the kettle. I'll be mother and make you a nice cup of tea while we wait around.
Can I do you now, Mother?
Beg your pardon?
It's for our listeners that are over 70.
Oh, I see.
It's Itmar.
I'll be mother and make the tea. I wish I was joking. I really am making the cups of tea here in the box.
Yeah, but make sure you don't get yours mixed up with mine.
No. Yours are in this special little tea bag box. Here,
yes, I know.
And to think people I'm joking.
Yes, I know.
To think I'm joking. While we're onto the safety car, where is it? Let's go up to this camera. Let's pick you up here. Hello. Look, that's our little cookery area at the side. Here's Dad's mug, and here's the thing. We've got loads of food as well to take us through. Tea bags, box full of stuff, milk, water, and everything.
He is sponsored by Dr. Pepper and Turner.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
Treats.
10 cans, 9 left at the moment.
Bachelors,
barbecue crisps,
pot noodles.
There's loads. Absolutely
Snack right, which are some kind of
well, we've got sour cream
Pringle
and onion.
type things.
Sour cream and onion or barbecue beef, or is it just barbecue?
I don't know.
Try them. We're under the safety car. It's snack time here at Le Mans. As we take another look at the replay between Sophia Flörsch and the 26G drive. Just comes right across the track there as well.
And just for Murray, Opal fruits they made to make your mouth water.
Murray came up with the slogan, and he always said, I never came up with a Mars a day, but I did come up with Opal fruits. Yeah.
And the dog one, the pedigree chum.
Oh, MEET equals meat, isn't it?
Yeah, and something like Trill.
Yeah, Trill makes budgies bounce with health.
Bounce with health.
Bounty came up with it as well, didn't he? I can't remember.
Full of tender coconut.
That's the one. See, you're right on there. Oh, let's have a look at these. What is this? Snack hour. What are they like then? There they are. Look. They're not bad, are they? Actually, they're not bad. Snack time up here in the box. Let's go over to the group chat.
With crunch on air.
They have nice, haven't they? Synthol says as well, so what have I missed? I started watching the big crash of Gomez. That's pretty much the only thing you've missed. A few little spins as well. You can watch the highlight show. It's just processing now, so it'll be premiered live to you all as well, and you can go back and watch the highlights of what you missed over the break. But the only big crash there was the 98 Aston Martin, which has been released from the medical centre, and he looks to be A-OK, which is fantastic news.
Synthel's asking about English, about Mrs. Mez.
It's Mrs., you're right. Yes, hello, Mrs. Birch. That's Amanda Birch or Mandy Birch? Which one would she prefer? I don't know.
She is a Mrs.
She is Mrs. Birch. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're an older lady and not too old, in Mandy's case, because she'll hurt me, you can be known as Ms., like you said, MS.
Yeah.
Ms. Birch. But yes, because she's a married lady, she is Mrs. Birch. And if Megan is Miss Birch.
It's really confusing, isn't it? You don't take sugar anymore, do you?
Trying to kill me?
Yeah, you don't take sugar anymore, do you? Just before I do anything. Would you like... this is how silly we're getting. Look, would you like one of these? Commentators' things. The caramel wafer bars that we've got going on.
As I said, are you trying to kill me?
Probably so, yes.
You'll still be eating them in the middle of the Formula 1 race next week.
Oh, yeah, but I think I might just leave this little thing here. It's nice. If knowing Formula 1, if the red flag comes out, we can just start having a picnic. The 36 Alpine also makes a pit stop under the safety car. The safety car is in this lap. Fantastic news. So we're getting ready to go green. And what if you don't know if she's married? Miss. It'll be M-I-S-S. Miss. As well.
Or madam.
Or madam. Madam always works, yeah.
If you're, say, a waiter, you would say madam.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, madame. Like in French, madame.
Kettle's boiled.
Kettle's boiled?
I'll be mother. Hang on, I've got it. Look around my thing.
I think the Avengers, you know.
What, mother? It's very
in the
hot.
60s show, The Avengers.
Yeah, go on.
Their boss in a wheelchair was always called Mother. It was his code word. Because M was in James Bond.
So it became Mother. As the safety car is in, and we're back to green flag running, although do they know it? Now, this is going to be interesting. Weather running as well as the safety cars pull in, and they're all jumping around out of position. Who's got the best grip? Down the Mulsanne straight towards the chicane area, the Michelin chicane, and it is just a sea of spray and light as they come in the zone.
They're not in order behind the safety car, so the leaders can be mixed in with the ones a couple of
places down,
places down, and a couple of laps back.
So this is really tense now, really dangerous as they come into these zones on the track as well. Few side-by-side moments. LMP2 is just organising themselves as well at the back half of this field at the moment. I forgot, I've just had to put the tea bag on the thing, so sorry about that. I'll just make you some milk. Still a bit dangerous out there in the back half of the circuit.
Do you know, he's making an absolute hash of this.
I am not.
He hasn't thought, where are you going to put the tea bags?
The tea bag's down at the bottom there on the can. You like a milky tea, don't you?
Well, not too milky, but that's tea without it anywhere else.
Hang on.
No, that looks okay.
There you are. Cup of tea for you. There you go.
Formula 1 mug?
Yes, it'll be very hot though, so do be careful. We're back into green flag running here, and the tea time is just starting.
He's made me a drink.
In the commentary box? Who thought that would ever happen?
I don't believe it. He's made me a drink.
Take the glasses off now. Back to the green flags. All looking good.
So, back to the things.
Oh, side by side, the 22 and the 41 squad. Trying to go through as well. That is the Team WRT versus the 22 squad, which is running in third place at the moment, of the United Autosports USA squad as well, switching over because... and that's the 44. Into the wall, somewhere down the track.
That's for your Australian people watching.
Yes, the ARC.
Oh, it isn't. It's the Bratislava's teammate. It's the we had the spin on the 42. Now we've got the 44.
Look at the spray. Yeah,
just aquaplaning off the road.
Absolutely.
He spun just like his colleague.
It's really heavy.
In the 42 car.
Raining really bad now down at the PlayStation chicane on the track as well. And now back on the track. Look, the G-Drive Racing lost about 3 or 4 laps under that safety car. 044 of Lewis is off. Not Lewis. It's not the Mercedes. Yellow flag still out though. Look out, it's really raining now as well. So wet tyres, definitely the right call as we look on board with the 63 Corvette Racing.
Hang on, is Synthel slightly ahead of us? Because he's just put, the 44 of Lewis is off.
No, we just saw it. The 44's car.
I know, I saw him go off.
I think there's a slight issue.
Very fast Synthel with the old typing there.
He might be slightly ahead of us because he might be on normal television where we're on HD. So we're like 8 seconds.
No, we're on digital.
Yeah, we are 8 seconds back on the TV pictures compared to what he could be on Freeview.
Well, let's look at that. And then look at the main thing.
Well, that's on 58, 49. That's on 49. That's on 40. That's 8 seconds back. And that's 8 seconds back on that one there, look. So that's 16 seconds behind the timing monitor. And that's 8 seconds behind the timing monitor. And this is 8 seconds back. So they're the same.
And what makes it worse is that's race control.
Yeah, that's... Oh, spinner! Another spinner!
Another spinner in the middle of the track. So we could... have another safety car.
That's down at the PlayStation chicane.
Unless he gets it moving.
Actually, he's moving. That's just got it going because another car's coming through.
Yeah, he just nearly another flush situation.
I think, actually, that once again was the 48 team of the IDEX Sports who were having a little bit of positions out there. How's the tea then? Is it hot or is it okay?
That's okay.
Oh, that's good then. I'll put. Although Mum's gonna have to refill these water bottles because that one cup makes one, so one of these makes one. So that's 330 milliliters. What are these? I wonder. These cans here. 330 milliliters. So
Sophie's eyes look like
that would fit in
the onboard camera.
Yeah.
Right, with the way it lit up Sophia's face. Right, she looked like a model inside that thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Perfectly made up.
Yeah. Are you seeing something I'm not seeing? Which spin? Yes, we are, Synthel. If you click the link that is pinned to the top of the chat, you will see the race control pictures, which is a 360-degree camera that we've got up here in the commentary box, and we can watch the main pictures as well, which jump to security cameras if anything happens, as we've got a 10-second penalty.
Actually, if you turn it around, all you see is the guys that are operating the systems.
Yeah, if we switch it around, look, all we see is race controls director, so Eduardo Freitas and everyone else having dinner. They've got muffins now, look. They've got muffins now between them on the screen.
The guy with the glasses on just picked his teeth.
Oh, he didn't he? Just as we're moving him around. Look, he's doing it again now, look. And is he touching his glasses? No, he's picking his nose.
Ugh.
Oh, he's picking his nose. Let's get it off the main. Let's get it off them as well.
Who did that?
Let's take it off the picture. Back on the main ones. So yeah, we're using a Fire Stick with another monitor up here in the box, but click the link at the top and you'll see it. The highlights of hours 3, 4, and 5 should be premiering soon. It's saying it's at processing 99%, and it's taking a little bit longer than expected. Driver change. Finally, Kamui Kobayashi gets out of the way after a 3-hour stint. So Jose Maria Lopez finally gets his first go in the number 7.
Yeah, because Mike Conway started the race.
Yeah, did 3 hours. And now Kobayashi's done another 3. And Hartley should be in for another. Hartley should just do the hour that Megan's supposed to be in the box before he changes.
Well, it says Brendan Hartley's out now in the Gazoo.
Yeah, I don't know if Hartley's going to change over when you leave the box or when Megan leaves.
It says out. It says Hartley's car is out.
Yeah, has he just come out of the pit lane? Yes, he's just come out of the pit lane. So the 7's come in, now the 8. So he's on an out lap. So Hartley pitted the previous lap. So that's changed that one up.
That worried me that she'd got it again. She's done it again. Because he's in a hypercar.
Well, remember, of course, she did it at the start of the race. He wasn't even driving and the number 8 car got spun around at the start. So she did curse him then. Right at the beginning. 18 hours and 18 minutes to go. Long time still. And we're just in the night shift now. We're not yet at the graveyard.
That's the song.
What, sorry?
Night shift. It's
oh yeah, working on the night.
No, it's what's his name into the Commodores.
I'll take your word for it. Trevor would probably know. If we can get him in the box, he can probably tell us what it is as well. As look, you can see how much the wind's starting to bend the papers at the top of the screen here. the ones that aren't blue tacked on permanently are starting to bend as the GT cars having a little bit of a battle there. Looks like a Porsche's in the way. Yet 92 Porsche getting out of the way of the 86 of the GR Racing, the all-British team as well. And Tom Gaymore watching on from home after suspected appendicitis has put him out of the commentary box. Yeah, put him out of the commentary box this weekend. So poor Tom.
For IndyCar?
No, he was commentating on
this?
Yeah, he's out.
Who's doing IndyCar for Sky this weekend? Then?
Chris Metland. Yeah. And Jake Sanson has taken more roles
Which is actually mirroring this race, and that's why we're not covering it live.
The last three. The last three.
I know you and Megan got some good reviews for your coverage last week.
Better than NBC Sports
was one of the comments. Yes, that was very good. I enjoyed that comment. I thought that was well done to both of you.
Well, me and Megs will be covering the last three races of the year live as well. Portland, I think, and we've also got a commentator
Miami's
on site.
the end race.
Yeah, Long Beach.
It's always Long Beach, isn't it?
Usually it's early on in the season, but they've moved it now for COVID, so it's all switched over. A few changes in positions I just saw, because the Alpine Elf Matmut moved up into third place, and the race leader has changed. The 65, Panis Racing, takes the lead in LMP2, as well as I think the 38 Jolter has come into the pit lane, because the 28 Jolter still circulating with Stoffel Van Dorn out there. As it's still there. Still no sign, by the way, of this hours 345 highlights. It still says it's processing, but it's connected to Ethernet, so I don't know why it's taking so long. So, yeah, I'm going to actually see if I can trigger that. Because
it's a funny name, Ethernet.
Ethernet. Out there. Let's see if I can trigger
The wonderful world of Disney.
Let's see. Well, I was actually wondering, why isn't Disney sponsoring Formula One? That's a dream lineup, isn't it? Think about the amount of things you can do.
Well, who owns Disney now?
Disney own everything, remember?
Yeah, I know, but one of the networks is owned by Disney now.
Yeah, I can't remember which one. Oh, is it already premiering?
Oh, it could be.
Oh, it is. Started 10 minutes ago. Okay, so hours 345 is already premiering on the YouTube channel, so you can watch the highlights there of the 39 minutes, followed then by the highlight show. Wonder why that took so long then. Oh, well. And we're live here as well on YouTube. Got the chat open. Cynthal's watching along as well.
I'm sweating under these TV lights.
It's really hot in this box, isn't it? I didn't expect it to be as hot as it is. I'm thinking about opening the door later as well.
No.
No, I'm locking it.
Not after the last time.
What happened the last time?
The mother fox came in and said, "Can you keep it quiet? My
I'll tell you what, though.
cubs are trying to sleep."
I am locking the door between 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. That door of the box will be locked. And nobody will leave.
You're safe as long as you don't go out there and go, meow.
Yeah, but still, I'm locking the door. We haven't done a night shift.
Foxes don't like meows.
We haven't done a night shift since the last Le Mans, and we haven't even done a night shift for Formula One yet because it all keeps getting cancelled.
And the time has come.
You're nearly done, in here. Another 14 minutes, and Megan will be joining us for the next hour. They're all still here, aren't they? They haven't left yet.
Who?
Karen, Trevor,
and whoever else is here. Karen and Trevor and...
Yeah.
And, my daughter.
Kelly and they're all locked in as well. It's night's falling here in the UK as well. Night falling in France at Le Mans. My favourite time of the year as well. The witching hours approach us. And many people saying, "Oh, you're not eating." I've got this to enjoy at probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. A chicken and mushroom pasta or a king pot noodle, which will probably be breakfast.
It usually comes out after the Le Mans 24 hours. Around about 8 stone heavier.
Yeah, it takes another couple of weeks to wear it all off as well. And I'm hoping as well, actually, this year it'll go a lot quicker and I won't get as tired at the end of it. As look at the rain, it's still damp out there on the track. Let's not forget. Although it does look like the rain stopped. Yeah. I think it's just the track damp now, isn't it?
I can't see any of it in the lights.
No.
Oh, there was a bit. Yes, it's still raining.
Lightly, or I think lightly, not as heavy as it was, which caused the safety car at the top of the hour.
That little distortion on the picture was caused by them going under the Dunlop Bridge.
Let's go back to the chat quickly because Synthal says that the road to Indy is on now as well. Yes. Where are they racing this weekend? Richmond.
It's
the Oval, isn't it?
The Oval. They're in one of the ovals, and actually, we were saying about Roman It's his first oval this weekend.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, he is as well. He was saying that, and the boys are there, and his little girl, and his wife.
Just be safe, honestly. That's all we can ask for. Be safe.
But his wife refuses to actually chew a water bottle.
Oh, like Liz Power.
Yeah.
Liz was chewing that bottle during Indianapolis.
Well, yeah, it's quite a, you might be out of the present lot. He is the best of all time, but he's getting quite close to being equaling the record of AJ Floyd, and it's always harder the closer you get to those records. Lewis found this that getting to Michael's record was quite a troublesome thing, but once you've gone past it,
it's quite easy.
It gets easier again. It's like there's a brick wall stopping you.
Apparently, there's been a crash at the Road to Indy race. I hope it's not bad, and it's everyone's okay, because on an oval, crashes can be horrific. We will be covering the IndyCar race. 2 cars.
IndyCar qualifying is on 10 o'clock.
Right, on Sky.
UK time, 11 o'clock European time.
Right.
And so 10 o'clock, you're talking about 5 o'clock US East Coast time.
Perfect. You can watch the Grid Network as well for their preview for this weekend's IndyCar and NASCAR race. That's on their YouTube channel. The links to those channels are in my channel at the featured channels as well, further down the page. Also, we will be covering the IndyCar race. It will be in highlights, though, and that'll air midweek before we return to Formula One next weekend with the Belgium Grand Prix. The British Touring cars are back as well at Thruxton, and the MotoGP races at Silverstone as well. So a lot to do in the next couple of weeks here as we get ready.
Oh, yeah, I've got to resign.
Oh, look, battle now between the Panis Racing 65 and the 22 United Autosports USA. I think they're side by side, aren't they? Three tenths between them. You need sunglasses at this point in the night. No, it's still close.
And anybody listening to the warm-ups this morning, Liverpool won 2-0.
Oh, and apparently one driver...
Mane scored the second goal in the second half.
Apparently one driver is hurt over in the IndyCar.
No.
Is that on YouTube? I'll certainly take a look and hope everybody is okay.
Is that the main Indy race?
No, it's the Road to Indy.
That's the juniors.
Yeah, the Indy Lights, isn't it?
Indy Lights.
That's not good at all.
And there we have Panis Racing.
Oh, drive-through penalty for car 28 crossing the white line at Pedentry. That is the Jolter. Is that the race lead? Yes, it's the 8th place Jolter running 4th in class. Worldwide Technology Raceway. That's where it is right now. Are they still going under caution? What's happening? Let's take a look then. We're looking at 2 different pictures here at the moment.
We're actually looking at 8.
Oh, yeah, eight pictures, actually. They go side by side at the moment. No one changing positions. Well, while I try and find out what's going on as well from a TV picture that is not nice to handle with. Was it right at the start? Oh, dear. Oh, and no, they're okay. I think that's just an ankle, just an ankle damage to be helped out. Going into the wall sideways. One of the other drivers, they're out of the car. That looks like
there's 2 cars there, isn't there?
Yeah, 2 cars there. That just it looks like ankle. That could be ankle. Nulla Joe says just tunes into Le Mans 2021. What key events have happened so far?
Sorry, guys. Okay, we need to see how long we can make this go for.
That was Brendan Hartley saying
Brendan
I think I just touched the wall.
saying see how long we can go for, because Megan isn't. It's got 8 minutes before Megan is in the box.
So let's just stay on with it.
If you have injuries like that, it's always worrying that that might be your last ever race. But somebody who can be a great inspiration for you is Mike Conway, who's in this, who had one of the most horrific crashes in IndyCar that we've ever seen without someone dying.
Rotated the car.
The car was smashed absolutely to pieces, and you can actually see Mike laid in the car.
It was horrible. Yeah, I remember that. 2010, wasn't it? Or 2011?
He broke quite a few bones and things like that, and was in hospital for quite a long time. But he's racing today. for Toyota.
Yeah, we've just seen Synthil got out of the car very carefully. Another Joe, just to inform you what's happened so far. We had a big crash for the '98 Aston Martin in the GTM category. Sorry, hit one of the innovative cars as well and flew off the track down at Indianapolis and smashed into the wall. That car's been retired and the driver's been taken to the medical centre. He has been released, luckily okay. As well, out of the race also, and didn't even start, was the 17 IDEX Sport car. Right at the start of the race as well, it was interesting because the number 8 Toyota got hit by the 708 Gluckenhaus car as well. That car received a penalty. The number 8 was then in trouble, dropped down the order, caught back up. At the end of the first hour, it was the Toyota number 7 of Mike Conway leading from the LMP2 Jolter 38. That's how much the hypercars were in trouble. The Alpine also spun on the track. By the end of hour 3, however, it was back to a hypercar 1, 2, 3, the 7 Toyota, the 8 Toyota, and the 36 Alpine. That is the way it stayed for the last 3 hours. And now it's the 65 Panis Racing leading in the LMP2. And then just as we came on air for this hour as well, the rain shower hit. A safety car got called once again as cars were off the track left, right and centre. And the main cause for the safety car, Sophia Flörsch and the Richard Millet Racing team, was right in the middle of the track and got T-boned by the 74 squad as well. It looks like the Richard Millet team is out of the race though.
Synthil says, freaking annoying ads on Dutch TV.
Ads here.
If you can get onto the
55 Spirit of Race team has
We're on
spun.
adverts as well on Sky. And, but we've got the link on the top that will give you
world feed,
the world feed.
No. Okay.
And also Discovery Plus has the world feed in Europe. The whole race uninterrupted if you have Discovery Plus. And Motor Trend, wasn't it?
Motor Trend is in America, they've got it all.
In the US, Motor Trend.
And also, if you live in the UK and want to watch it for free, Quest are showing select hours as well as us. We're showing 12 live, 12 highlights.
They're actually showing till 10 o'clock today.
Oh, that's great news.
On Quest HD.
And they're showing the last hour as well.
A lot of people don't realise that Quest is owned by Eurosport.
And use different
Same company.
They're using different commentators as well, I've noticed. They're not taking the Eurosport feed. Yeah. Because I know that Martin Haven's commentating on Quest, and they're actually in the commentary box now as well. Although, considering they're off-site, maybe they will be in taking Eurosport's commentary feed, because Eurosport are owned by them as well. I don't have enough devices. We get you.
Eurosport, when I first started watching Eurosport, it was the original Sky channel. It was owned by Sky, and Sky sold it to a French company when they got their own Sky Sports.
Yeah, it was Sky Sports, wasn't it? And then it was Eurosport.
Eurosport was the original. On the original, when we first got satellite, when there was only 16 channels, and one of them was Eurosport.
And it carried the Formula One, didn't it, as well? You used to have live Formula One with Ben Edwards and John Watson on commentary.
Really, I can't remember.
Yeah, in the British Eurosport. Yeah,
I know the TF3 things had live stuff on.
Yeah, Ben Edwards had it. We've got a yellow out on the track, and that's why there's some debris down on the track. We're just seeing on a different camera angle to you are. I think it's down. Oh, it's actually, I think, coming in the
just off the racing line. Slightly.
It's a bollard, I think.
I think
it looks like a bollard in the middle of the track down at the entrance to Tete Rouge. So that's before the Mulsanne Straight. It is a bollard. Yeah, and that's right. If that gets hit as well, that's going to get launched.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people behind that catch fence there. Watching at the side, so that is a danger.
They might put a slow zone out just to retrieve it and get a marshal out there. At the moment, Nulla Joe says, cheers, thank you for the summary. You can also watch the highlights of the previous running as well of this race. Hours 3, 4 and 5 are premiering now. You can go watch that as well after the live stream is finished at the end of the next hour. Megan is about to come into the box to relieve
First
Dad.
Call for Megan Birch, please.
I'm just going to message her to come. Yeah.
Megan Birch to the commentary box, please.
I'm trying to type Megs to the box, but it's typing Mega, so that doesn't live.
The number 28 Jota.
That's having the penalty as well. You remember the 10 second?
It had a 10-second penalty given to it about 5 minutes ago.
So they're just serving
Sean
now.
Gale, Bloomquist,
Tom Blomqvist,
Tom, despite having a Scandinavian name, it has a British license.
Well, this is unusual. A full course yellow. Now, it's not a slow zone. It's a full course yellow. So this is like a virtual safety car for Formula One.
It's gone now to a full course yellow.
Yeah, instead of the safety car then, and instead of the slow zones. Yeah, so this is a full course yellow, the first full course yellow of the race, because they've got to repair the bollard down, and I suppose because it's wet, they don't want to have slow zones and then speed back up again, because you've got a brake for zone 2, which is right in the middle of it.
The thing about this,
full course yellow makes sense.
It is a massive track. It's a massive area to cover.
Yeah.
But also, there are a lot of vehicles on that track.
Then do safety cars more fun.
We start with 62?
62 start. 62. We lost one.
We've lost one up to now.
Well, we
completely
lost,
out the race. There's 3 in the pits.
Yeah, Sophia Fleur, she's out of it as well. The United Autosports in the pit lane. I'd say we've officially lost 2 from the race, but maybe 3 if Sophia Fleur is also out of there.
Yeah, while you've got a chance, you don't withdraw the car.
Yes, no, because otherwise you're out. And I think she kept within 20 metres of it as well. Which is great news. So full course yellow will end at 58:30. So I suppose that's better than a slow zone to put it out than just to put the whole on track under full course yellow and get it back out there going green. Not bad. So I think Megan's just getting her shoes on, and then she'll join me in the box for the next hour. You can take your be careful taking your tea in. Although we've got lights there now, haven't you? So be careful. I'm about to green. Go on.
It's like an Italian restaurant garden out there.
It's quite nice outside the commentary box, yeah. Also, when you go back in, tell them no one's allowed to leave until I get back in at the end of the next hour.
I can't tell them that because they're free spirits.
Oh, I know, but I don't want anyone going before I do.
There's 3 spirits.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Your mum's not charging for any drink.
That's a point. It's an open bar. They'll stay until they drink it all, won't they? Keep them away from my decanters. Last thing I need is my whiskey and brandy going, although David already assaulted my brandy decanter for the cake a couple of weeks ago. Or was it the trifle?
Than or then, Synthel says. Or then.
Than or then. Or then. Then do a safety car. It's more fun. That's what he's saying. And he's just correcting himself as he goes around.
Yeah, but Synthel, your English is much better than our Dutch.
Definitely.
You know?
Although Megan's Russian is better than
Quinarvan.
Megan's Russian is better than all of ours. I think at the moment. Yellow flag again. So where's this yellow now on the circuit? Not seeing anything at the moment. Let's take a look at race controls camera.
Beth can say Max Verstappen.
That's a good point, yeah. Beth will be joining us throughout the night shift. I should assume Ferrari off the track. Is that the Ferrari? That's the 52 Ferrari F Corsa who just went off the track at the PlayStation chicane, and now the 92 Porsche is trying to come alongside him down the start-finish straight. 18 hours to go here at Le Mans. As the action zones still run on. We're into our last hour of live.
It must feel better to actually overtake on the track.
Oh, yeah,
in this
definitely.
race, because a lot of the overtakes are actually done
in
the pit lane. So
it's been quite a close one actually as well. We've had 4 periods of green. We've run under green for 5 hours and 11 minutes. We've had 1 minute 30 under full course yellow. 47 minutes.
What we were talking about yesterday or the day before in things. There's the lights that show you that's the number 2 car in the green category, GTE Pro. We've got one off again.
Ferrari round. I think it's a Ferrari. It looks like a Ferrari to me.
And it's been followed by the 3rd car. You see 2 lights on the car in front, 3 lights on the car behind, green lights, which is GTE Pro.
Yep.
And that's the 2nd and 3rd place cars in that thing. And if the 3rd place car swaps with the 2nd car, it will change its lights to 2 and the other one 3.
So one of the cars is stuck. Here it is. It's the 47.
Car 47.
The Seltar Racing. Yeah, and Lacorte is in control of that one. And he's in the gravel, actually. So this will be another slow zone. Prepare for slow zone. Yeah.
Belgium, I think.
So where is that on the track? I can't locate that. Oh, it is where I thought it was. The PlayStation chicane, yeah. You can't tell in the dark. So that'll be the slow zone. Another one through the gravel. Braking and stuff again. So it's so... Oh, where's he got reverse? Oh, brilliant. He's managed to find the reverse.
Because you've got the 3 bollards that keep you on the track there. Yeah. And he's on the little runoff before you get to the gravel. So it's easy for him, for him to reverse and get back on.
We've just gone to slow zone, but they've removed the car. So surely we should go back to green now. No point keeping this slow zone out for long. Because the car was, I think that was Eduardo Freitas there, getting
Where's
a bit
Megan?
too. I'm just finding out. Let's have a look. Yeah, Eduardo Freitas just sitting back in his chair, going, "Why? What's happened there? Why has he got out of it?" Although there is that slow zone out there. I'm now finding out where Megan is. So I've now just sent that message just to find out where she is. The 25 G-Drive Racing now back in. Everything looks fine out there on the circuit. We can go back to green. Fans staying in. Looks like there's slight rain still around this circuit here.
I know most of you have got this by now, but the 3 drivers listed are the 3 drivers that have for that car. And the one in bold, slightly larger, is the present driver. So in this case, it's Katzberg, who's driving the Corvette, the number 63.
Running 3rd in class in the GT Pro. The 2 Ferraris leading the way at the moment, the 51
and he's got the
52.
number... He can himself see the 2 green lights as soon as he goes around a corner of the car in front, so he knows that he's 3rd in the class, so he knows he's racing the car in front.
And can continue to have a go.
Without being told by his people.
Engineers, yeah.
You know, it's not only for us lot to know who's 1st and 2nd and 3rd in class, it's for the drivers as well, so that they can compete.
Looking
the
on
go-kart
the
track there.
Yeah.
That is, if you ever go down the M163 or the M175, you can, any time of the day, you can hear the go-karts on Alan Prost's go-kart track.
Just revving up massively. Yeah.
The most famous person from Le Mans.
He's here this weekend with
Alan Prost's father's haulage business was based just outside Le Mans.
It was, wasn't it?
So he's from Le Mans.
Why have we still got this slow zone in effect? I've got no idea. And here's at the side as well, as Dad finishes his tea. Oh, that's not funny, Megan.
You did this to me? I am your father.
I didn't even spot it there. That's
I resign.
All right, well, off goes Dad then. Let's take a look then quickly as we swap over commentators.
Take your coffee with you then.
Nicely, you'll make you a cup of coffee if you brought your own mug.
Take your coffee with you then.
Yeah, if you're nice, I would have made you a cup of coffee, Megan, but you've gone.
I'll just have a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's take. All right, well, sit down and get in a position.
Please.
Let's take a look then at the moment. Look, there you go. With the safety car been under it now for 47 minutes. Full caution yellow, 1 minute 30. Green flag for 5 hours, 16 minutes. And the yellow flag has been out for a couple of minutes now under the slow
It's
zones.
very funny in there. Jack's dancing to West End music.
Jack's dancing to West End music. They're not going in the next 55 minutes, are they?
I have absolutely no idea. I hope they're not.
No, I really hope they're not.
Somebody tells me they're not. I mean, they seem to be very happy dancing right now.
Yeah, I would assume the same thing.
Mum's doing the same thing.
What?
You know what Jack and Mum are like. Put a song on and they'll be dancing for hours.
I happen to agree with you there. Hello to Megan, who joins me now in the box for the second hour.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's have a look quickly at the board here of the group chat messages. Why is there still a slow zone? I've no idea, Synthol. This should really be gone, as there's a car around there slightly. The United Autosports 22 just getting in the way of things at the moment, as we see at the moment as well. Like I said on News, I'll try to stay awake with you for as long as possible. I will try. I don't know how long I'll manage to. I will do my best. Well, you don't have to, because let's take a look quickly at the times that we will be live for this evening. If we take away and go back. Here you go, look. So we've been live for the first 2 hours, and we've had the highlights. We're now in the 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock British Summer Time live period. Hours 8, 9 and 10, so that is 10 o'clock until 1 a.m. British Summer Time. They will be developed in highlights. We're then live from 1 a.m. until 3 a.m. for the midnight shift. I will be the sole commentator on that one as well, as we go back to green flag running. While everybody else has a nap and goes to sleep, I'll be the sole commentator there as well.
May I just say, did you notice how I was 5 minutes late?
Yes.
Just pointing out how Dad wasn't in here for the first 5 minutes of his original shift.
Did you do that deliberately?
Yes.
Spin up! We got a spinner on the track. Someone's round down at Indianapolis. It is the 63. Just having a quick spin around as well out there.
Clever. That was good driving from him there when he just spun around again.
It's the 63 Corvette Racing who has had a spin round now. So he's back on the track, but go to green again.
Yeah, if I had to cover 5 minutes of his shift, then he has to do mine. Actually, I covered way more as his shift, so he should have stayed for like 21 minutes.
Just to confirm as well, later on, Our next live will be at 1 a.m. until 3 a.m. British Summer Time.
It doesn't feel like.
Then we will go highlights from 3 a.m. until 6 a.m. From 6 till 8 we'll be live again. Highlights of hours 18, 19 and 20. That's 8 a.m. till 11. And then we'll be live for the last 4 hours from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. here as Sophia Flörsch watches on as well. It looks like that car is out of the race as well. From what I can see, the number one of the Richard Millay racing team was Sophia Flörsch at the wheel, and it looks like that car is officially out of the race after that crash. Did you see the crash? There it is, just on the screen there.
Yeah.
The sideways lock up when the rain came out, and then bang into the side of the cars.
I think I did. And please tell me Brendan isn't. Oh God.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, Megan, until just now, but Brendan Hartley is currently in control of the number 8 Toyota Racing as well. So I didn't want to tell you, but that's the situation at the moment. You doing all right there, Megs?
How long's he been out?
I think he's nearly done for a shift to change over.
Okay, I did do this one then.
So the Richard Millay Racing team is out of the race. They're all just congratulating each other on getting up there as well. Time to add to the marker of doom as well as it keeps on going. Let's take a look back at the helicopter views. The stunning aerial camera up here in the comms box as well. I would offer you something, Megan. Would you like a tea, coffee, biscuits, anything around here? Another opal fruit. Would you like anything while we're here?
Can I have an Oreo?
You can have an Oreo. You did say I'll get you an Oreo. I'll have to move everything out of the way of the comms box area and go off camera for a second, but I will get you an Oreo. As I can hear Jack singing over my headphones. I think he's just stopped though. So
it's likely that he's singing.
It's a party atmosphere here. No, it's not a party for Le Mans. It is Mum's birthday party, but we're not missing her birthday. We must just stress here.
Yeah, her birthday was like
the 17th.
What day is it?
Yeah, well, it's now the 22nd. It's the 21st. So her birthday was back Tuesday or Thursday.
4 days ago.
Yeah, 4 days ago. So her birthday was already done, and we were there. This is her birthday party that we're not missing. I'm popping in every time one highlights and popping back in for the good bits as well. But for when we're live, we're here in the box. So here you go, Megan. Here's the Oreos, or because we're on YouTube as well, the cookies and cream, the non-brand things that you can start chewing for yourself over there as well. So it turns into the food shift.
Whoever doesn't know, I'm obsessed with Oreos and like cookies and cream stuff.
Yeah, she absolutely is obsessed with them as well. As I just put another water in the kettle.
Joshua once made me a Oreo smoothie.
I wanted the blender in here, but I got told no.
Did Mum tell you no?
Yeah, to be fair though, she had a point.
True, where are you going to plug it in?
Precisely. We can just afford the kettle.
Still, it's sad.
So I'm just turning the power off for the kettle area. Yeah, we've got a kettle and everything in the box now as well. It's really nice, and some nice food out there. We're back to green flag running now here at Le Mans with 49 minutes to go as well. Why is that hidden? I don't understand why that's hidden.
I don't know.
That's really bizarre. Let's take a look at the chat then quickly as well.
Oh, simple. I'm one of them. Susie.
Yes, so Synthil says as well, also, I've randomly learned Korean and Russian letters. Don't ask me why. Thought it was very funny. Megan's now excited about the Russian.
I'm learning Russian. Just saying, and I've written down every single Russian letter of the alphabet. So
you can come a bit closer. You're a bit out of focus there.
I like to lean back.
Don't knock the cameras. And by the way, I've reached 20,000 followers and 500,000 likes on my TikTok. Fantastic. Well done.
We're on Instagram.
Yes,
we're your followers on Instagram.
I'm his follower on TikTok as well.
I don't know.
I'll send it to TikTok in a second.
Okay.
The last spin was live footage, right? I think it was. I think we saw it on our monitors up here in the comms box. I'm not too sure at the moment what's happening as our monitors change over once again.
They must have
loads
got
of
a new fast lap.
Yeah, loads of lights flashing on here. It's just gone. It's 10 past. It's 11 minutes past 10 over in France, and in Europe it is 9:11 here in the UK. 9:11 p.m. here in the UK. As we see a spin down on the track. Is this the 40? What's happened here? Who's in the gravel trap?
Whee!
Oh, spinner into the gravel. One of the LMP2 cars. Can't see who it was just yet. Can you see that? 22. The 22 United Autosports USA team going up there as well. Megan, can you translate that Russian for me? Is that hello?
H. And let's see. Hold on. Let me think that.
It'll be quicker to Google Translate, you know. It probably would be quicker. Well, Megan goes back to that. We'll go back to the battle screen.
I keep forgetting certain letters. I know the first and the last one.
Desperately need a different drink. Go on.
Russian.
No, that's supposed to be nice. We might change it a little bit so we could use it for Dutch and English words.
Hold on.
Oh, fantastic. See, we learn new things here.
Though, isn't Russian very difficult, isn't it? Because, like, we have some, like...
We or you?
Yeah, so it's like, there are some letters where it means, like, 2 letters, and you have to convert that to English because they don't have a C.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
They don't have a single C.
I do get
H equals N, yeah.
H equals N, yeah.
I keep forgetting certain bits of it. Though N is like a difficult one, and it's like there's certain letters that are just like easy to translate because it's the same letters, like A.
63 Corvette and 92 Porsche, just leaving the pit lane now after a new change of tyres as well. Jose Maria Lopez still in control of the number 7, and Brendan Hartley in control of the number 8 Toyota.
I think Velocipia is bicycle.
Yeah, H equals N, the backwards N equals I, Y equals C, and E equals E. So E is E.
Yeah, A equals A.
E equals MC squared.
Like A is just A.
Right, okay. I get that now.
I'll give you that sheet I've got upstairs with the Russian alphabet, because I'm slowly learning Russian, though I'm only at the beginning of my learning it.
Battle up front now between the 65 Panis Racing and the 41 Team WRT. It's very tricky, and I think there's been an error there as well, as the Team WRT, I think, has got the lead of the race from Panis Racing. Panis Racing, the 65 car, was very slow at the exit, and they're side by side in the spray here at Le Mans. The track still damp as they come down the Mulsanne straight out of PlayStation chicane down to the Michelin chicane. Who's going to break first? Delatrans alongside Canel, and who's ahead? It's the 41. The Team WRT takes the lead at LMP2. The 65 of Panis Racing drops down to second place. Battle on here at Le Mans with 17 hours to go. We're 1 race down, by the way.
Really?
We're now into our second race. They do 6 hours usually in endurance, so we're 1 race down. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm at the very beginning of me learning Russian. Though it all kind of started with that Black Widow movie. I haven't fully seen it though I really got interested in watching it when Yelena Belova said "Et antidote controlio senaze," which means it's an antidote to mind control. It's
okay.
Et antidote controlio senaze. I can say that.
The Synthos saying that's nice in our adjusted Korean. I've learned it with my niece so that we can chat in Korean or Russian. We speak Klingon.
You speak Klingon.
I tried to teach you Klingon.
I tried to teach you Spanish.
Look how hard it's raining, Megan, down at Arnage.
I speak Spanish because I've always had an obsession with Spanish language for some reason.
I can speak Klingon. I'm not going to speak Klingon though.
Like, Spanish. Where is the bathroom? ¿Dónde está la baña?
I wish David was in the comment box right now, because I know what he knows in French. It's that line from Coronation Street. Do you remember? Yeah, do you remember that line in Coronation Street where it's something other, and it's would you go to bed with me? It's that line from Coronation Street with Ken Barlow.
It's like, no wonder I get so much good service.
Who was he trying to teach? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Raquel. He's trying to teach Raquel French, and it changes. Yellow flag somewhere out on the track. Has race control got an image for us? Yes, and it's down, I think, in Indianapolis. No, I don't know where it is. Can you spot where that is, Megan?
Oh, no.
Just a flashing light. I think a car's stopped on the track. At the or down on the Mulsanne, maybe?
I'm half expecting someone to say, don't go into the light.
Whatever it is, it's got going. We're back to green flag running. So one of the cars just stopping on the tracks, having a quick control delete and go.
Putting hello in Korean. That's just which means so. And B2 meant hello, not nice with that Korean. We want to learn Swedish for no reason.
That's dus, which means so. But it looks like someone, which is so funny. Oh, it does, doesn't it? And we want to learn Swedish as well for no reason. I might have just repeated you there, Megs. Oh, we've got barrier damage.
Oh.
they are looking, the race control, at a tyre barrier that might have come loose down at, I think, Arnage.
We're really interested in that little bit there.
They are. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, it looks like Arnage. It is Arnage.
Yeah, I've always liked learning new languages, so I never took a single language at GCSE.
I'm surprised by that. Yeah, but you like. Oh, it's
I like learning it on my own.
That's why the 44 has hit the wall again. The ACR Bratislava car. Yeah, that's why there's a yellow. And the rear wing has come off, so they're looking to see if the wing or anything is on the track.
Yeah, and I never took a single language because I like learning it on my own. I don't do well when I'm pressured while learning a language.
You don't know. And we've gone back to green, by the way, so all good here, which is fantastic news.
I mean, it doesn't help to say that I was top set in my French classes, and I did always get good grades, though I never really liked the lessons. I mean, I liked the teacher. She was lovely, Miss MacDonald. And it's just like, I prefer to learn it on my own.
Which teacher was that?
Miss MacDonald.
Oh, yes. Oh, I think I Miss MacDonald. I can't remember.
I think you've met her. I think she started teaching in your year 10, didn't she?
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Just like,
She's the English one. No. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the blonde-haired English one.
No, she's not blonde-haired. Not when I met her, at least. She had, like, dyed red hair, I think. She always had, like, long nails.
I think I remember the one you're on about.
She had a son and a daughter, and I think she might have been from Doncaster.
I'll have to check on that one. Synthol as well. Megan, can you translate? Oh, Megan and Joshua. Although there are names.
Ah, I like that. I'm gonna just...
I like that as well.
See, Russian is a beautiful language.
Synthol keeping us active during this night shift here. We've got two cars side by side as well at the moment.
You're clearly
down there on the track, and I think this is a change in battle in LMP2 as well. Unfortunately, I can't see which one.
So you're obviously further along in your Russian. I haven't been learning it for that long.
Ray Smith says, what you folks learned in 6 hours of the race so far? What we've learned is that the number 7 Toyota has a fantastic chance of winning for the first time over this one as well. The number 8 Toyota had problems early on after getting hit at the start of the race. It's now a lap behind the number 7, but
don't look at me.
But there's only there's still 17 hours and 40 minutes to go. There's a long way to go here at Le Mans, and yet it feels so late now, doesn't it? Usually it breezes past. Once we get to 12 hours, it'll calm down a lot. But honestly, it's been fantastic, Ray. And you can watch the first 2 hours that we had live on YouTube. They're available now on the live stream, and you can also go back and watch the highlights of hours 3, 4, and 5. They're available to watch.
That's our names in Korean.
And we're live for hours 6 and 7. We're in our 7th hour now. It's unbelievable.
That's our names in Korean.
That is nice. I want that printed out. I want my name.
Well, I've taken photos of them.
I'll tell you what. I want my name in different languages all the way around in like a collage.
I could probably do that.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Name your name in different languages in a collage painting. That's quite pretty, actually.
Is it weird that I've actually written my name in Gallifreyan before? I don't know why, though. I just was like, I've written my full name, like every single part of my name, like my first name, my middle name, my last name. It's like, I've written all of it. It will take forever with you because you have like...
In Gallifreyan?
Yeah, I've written like... You have 2 middle names.
Synthol says it probably incorrect when you go into translate because some characters maybe mean a whole different letter, but we changed it, so that's it now. Lol, fantastic. And Synthol says, so Megan knows a bit of Russian script.
I do.
Just a bit.
A bit.
She can mainly speak better Russian.
Yeah, overall. I can mainly speak it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's antidote controlio senaze.
What's that one?
It's an antidote to mind control.
Oh. Nicholas Lapierre has changed over in the Alpine as well.
Oh, Velocipede, which is bicycle.
Okay, so Mateus Vaxavere takes control of the 36 Alpine Elf and Matt Much squad as well. I think we learn Latin characters next.
I've always wanted to learn Latin. I was going to learn that after Russian.
Yellow flag out there again as intermediate tyres get a little bit of a washout. I think they didn't look alright. So
and Regina is green.
Yellow on the track. Big one there. This is a safety car.
2, 3?
It's the 56 Team Project 1 and another car involved as well. Safety car is deployed.
The 33.
Barriers damaged. The 33 TF Sports. So we got the 2 AM categories, and that was running third in class. So let's see what happened. Coming down into the PlayStation chicane. Is it a question of aquaplaning? No. Spun off of his own accord, hit the barrier, and destroyed the tyre wall.
What happened?
And the other Porsche just came and slapped right into it as well.
2 separate incidents.
Yeah, so synchronised crashing, and that is the aquaplane on the circuit.
Not the first time we've seen that today.
So there's a spinner ahead. The 33 TF Sport tries to come to a full stop for the chicane, doesn't, brakes. We've seen the aquaplane there, and he's just going to run straight into the barrier. And just avoids it at the last second.
Simple. I know Niet, Da, and Once We're Worth 2. So on similar grounds.
So the tyre barrier is damaged and the safety car comes back out. Now this would be a perfect time if they want to refuel everybody and maybe change Brendan's car. Medical car's out. We can see them now, Megan, as well. Actually, thinking about it, this car might easily get back out because it's only tyres. It shouldn't really be that much of a damage.
Yeah. And
not like we saw with the 98 Aston, excuse me.
By the way, I know the female dog.
Don't say that.
Yeah, that swear word in Russian.
Oh, nice.
Because Yelena Belova says it, and I'm actually okay at saying that. So, that's quite good. I don't know that one, but I'm guessing what it means since it's 2 words. I know the female dog one. If you're going to Google Translate, I'm sure it'll be on there. Or if you research Black Widow and just
Megan, hang on.
Yelena swearing.
In the back, but it doesn't look that danger. It looks like
Actually, I know cheating
on the car, in the rear.
So it's chafing at the rear of the car for the TF Sport, so he probably has a little bit of suspension damage. Let's take another look at it then, Megs. So into the braking zone to spin round, do you think aquaplane? Or just rear brake lock?
They hit a piece of debris on the track.
Yeah, it looks like they hit something, and then we'll just slam in for the TF car as well. So everyone now coming in to change over tyres. Safety car out again here at Le Mans for the 3rd time today. This is coming up on 50 minutes we spent behind the safety car now, and both 2 safety cars in this one live stream. That's a new one. So this could take us until the end if that barrier has to be repaired.
I don't think that. I
Megan,
hope
it was second in class, the TF Sport 33, that crashed. And who was the other one as well? The
56.
56 running 6th. No, that was Team Project 1. That can't be it. Only 5 out there. Doesn't look like rain out there either, so we'll wait and stand by. Safety car is deployed. We've got an annoying little gnat fly hanging around the R stuff at the moment. So I'm going to move that over here.
Just kick it. If it goes to here, I can still kick it. Because I can kick high over my own head.
Oh, message retracted. I was going to allow that because it bleeped it. So medical car, just getting the driver, make sure he's okay. That car might be out of the race, so we'll wait for confirmation at the moment. But the barriers are going to need a repair as well. And you're right, Megan. Team Project 1, the 56 car, the Team Project 1, look like their day is over. I think they know it as well, don't you think?
I think if I was them, I'd just be like, sleep. I did not.
They've lasted 6 hours and 26 minutes. And another one hits the marker of doom. So what's that, 3 cars? That's unbelievable.
Who was the other 2?
Oh, he's out of the car, Megs. He's out. You're right.
So, who was the other 2 who's out?
The 98 Aston Martin, who hit the wall, and the 17 IDEX Sport never took the lead. And also out of the race, we believe, is the number 1 in LMP2 of the Richard Mille Racing Team with Sophia Flörsch, Beitske Visser, and Tatiana Calderon.
Did Visser even get a chance?
No, yes. I think she did. But yeah, it looks like that's happening at the moment.
Visser. I'm sad now. Visser didn't even...
Sophia is at the medical centre for safety reasons. She talked with the team and she is okay. That's great news. So, yeah, it looks like that is game over at the moment for the Richard Relay Racing Team. Someone coughing very loud then in race control. Let's
I
look
thought
at
it
this.
was an alarm for a sec.
Yeah, that barrier is going to need a lot of repair work, isn't it, at the moment down there? And that car definitely out of it. Although he's staying within 20 metres, Megan. He's standing right by it. So if they can get that car back out, maybe he can restart. Because look, the rule
have
is,
you seen Netherwheel, Josh?
I can't see quite. The rule is if you move that 20 metres, then you can't restart. So yeah. Yeah, the Richard, and it's just been announced 6 minutes ago. The Richard Relay car has officially been axed. So the marker of doom comes into play once again, and I will X the Richard Relay Racing Team off of the board.
Do you know, I think my obsession started with Russian when we were doing the quiz, and I knew how many letters of the alphabet the
Where did that rocket off to? I need that.
had.
Sorry, Mason, take the comms.
Hold on, just.
Oh, no, it's all right.
Something. Hold on.
Yeah, so let's take another look at this safety car. It locks up on what looks like on the grass and just spins around and whacks out the tyre wall. Not good news at all. Half hour until we go off air for the end of this hour, as the barriers get repaired down there as well.
I know what the first.
I thought it was longer than. I thought it was shorter than that as well. We're under safety car.
Okay, hold on.
So and look, puncture.
Oh,
That's the 33 TF Sport. So that's why that was crabbing back to the pit lane. He had a puncture.
Hold on.
So that was the problem there, as the puncture happens all the way around the circuit. My word, that's very dramatic racing. Out. I think that's officially out of the race, Megan. You're right. Front suspension is destroyed and everything. So add in. Yeah, so Team Project 156, I think, is out of the race, Megan. Are you right?
Yeah.
Do I add it to the marker of doom? Or wait for the official announcement?
I don't know.
I'm going to wait for the official announcement at this
point.
point.
For some reason, I can't translate that.
Sorry, let's go back to the group chat as well, because Cynthia putting these in as well. Good luck, Megan. And you can put it in translate if you don't know it. And I don't know if translate is okay. So Megan trying to translate. As we're under the safety car. Yeah, the 56 Team Project 1 car officially out. So add that to the marker of doom as well. Where is the 52?
Really difficult.
So another one to add to marker of doom.
I don't drop my phone.
So we have lost 1, 2, 3, 4 cars from this race here at Le Mans, with 17 hours and 29 minutes to go up here in the box. I thought you were going to go get them before they disappear quickly. Off you go.
They'll still be there.
They really won't.
Why?
Because they're going to go insects. Go.
Hold on.
So as Megan goes to try and get people.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, off you go. I bet you they'll say no, but anyway. They're a bit merry, so they might say hello and just come in to say hello for just a split second, because under safety car, got nothing else to talk about. As at the moment, they're just sitting there. I see Megan is trying her best solving my mystery, well, she absolutely is, but she's just gone to nip out to see if we can drag people in to say hello, because we've got absolutely nothing on here at the moment in this race. As the situation out there looking bad, so they're getting more trucks out there to the exit of the pit wall as well. Try and solve situations out on the circuit. Safety car out. Tyre barrier being repaired. And words, lol. Yeah, mystery words. I think the situation... I don't think I've used this handheld mic at all during the Le Mans coverage. That's just a little stat for you there. I think I've been using the headsets and the boom mic that's up there throughout it all. So, we're under the safety car. And Chris on Twitter saying as well, at Mr. Furry Bear, Chris saying, when is the boring part of the race so I can go to bed? It's non-stop drama this year so far. Absolutely agree. It is non-stop drama. There's always something happening on the circuit. Yep, and let's have a look as well. Synthil saying, yeah, How can I help entertain? You've got, hang on, might not be necessary. So Jack's in the box. Hello to Jack. Are you actually come and sit down, put on a headset, and say hello? Where's Jack? Hello, Jack. What? How you've been, I hear you've been celebrating having a party out there.
Yeah. I'm just here for the cars.
Well, they're up there. Look on the race control pictures at the moment.
What they're good cars.
You like a couple of Ferraris out there, don't you? You're a Ferrari driver.
I mean, all the cars. I like all of them. I like the red ones. The red ones are
Ferrari.
good. Ferrari, yeah.
Take a pic. We've got 82, 51 Corsas, all up there on the screens.
I'm not biased, though. I like the blue ones as well.
Let's see, G-Drive, Racing, the Graph cars, Alpine, the Renaults. You like the Renaults?
Oh, God. You don't know how
Didn't you have a Renault?
How much I love the Renaults.
You had a little red Renault, if I remember correctly.
No, it was a Vauxhall.
Oh, it was a Vauxhall.
Yeah. Are they racing the Vauxhalls?
No, we haven't got a Vauxhall in the field at the moment, but they are one of the pace cars with the trucks out there as well.
Are they?
And one of the medical cars is Vauxhall as well out there.
Oh, they're very good for medicine and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to use our Vauxhall mainly for medicine. So I can see why they're using that way now. Yeah.
I'm just glad we managed to get in. Toyota lumbering up for a pit stop. Have you ever done team exercises like that in your field? Because you used to be managers.
Yeah. I mean, we do e-learning, but
yeah.
I mean, I always encourage my team to stretch out before they start typing. So.
Fantastic.
No, you're
being serious. Yeah.
No, it's important. It's important. Like we stretch out. We hold each other.
Yes.
Because if you don't...
Teamwork.
Well, yeah. Because we're a team.
What's Megan up to at the side of there? Having a go. You've played on... while we're on the subject, you've played on Wembley's pitch as well. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah. We because I love grass.
Love grass, yeah. Well, you work with the FA.
No. I'm very pro grass, and I've
Well, let's not get onto Arsenal.
No. I stand by that, and I don't care what anyone says.
Let's not get onto Arsenal, shall we?
No, let's not, because I don't like it anymore.
No, but played on the pitch at Wembley. E-sport learning as well. E-learning as well. That's me getting involved in my own.
If you like learning, and everyone loves learning,
yes.
you're going to love e-learning. Fucking hell.
Not many people know what you do.
Can you swear on this?
You can swear. Yeah, we're past the watersheds. You can swear.
I don't know if you can say fuck on YouTube.
I'm not sure you can do that. We can bleep it though.
No shits or buggers.
You can do whatever. Looking at there as well, the cars just circulating around. Then you've driven in France as well. You've driven in Italy quite a lot of the time, and driven at night. Chances in wet weather. How scary is it driving in the rain?
Oh, it's terrible.
Lot of lot of control of the wheel, a lot of concentration required.
A lot of concentration, and even if you like water, you can't really prepare yourself for Italian water, because that's quite a different type of water.
Was it raining when you went to Tuscany last year then? Because you drove.
It was a bit, and it was dark as well. A lot. Oh, no one ever tells you this, but it's also nighttime in Italy. You see the movies. And it's always daytime.
Sunset.
It's always daytime.
And the sunsets. And the sunsets as well in Italy. Like an Italian job.
No, the sunsets are good. Yeah. They're known for it in Italy. Yeah.
You brought that fantastic wine back as well, and those biscuits.
They love biscuits in Italy. Yeah. 7
Toyota, just getting a change around. Who's in the wheel of that? Jose Maria Lopez at the moment.
Wearing a helmet.
Yeah, just jammed in there as well, and more fuel getting put in.
Fair play to him for wearing a helmet. Like a lot of people would say, don't wear a helmet.
Yeah,
but he's wearing a helmet, so.
You've done go-karting.
No,
you've never done go-karting. I thought you had. Oh, sorry, I thought you had there.
No.
Yeah, I can tell. I presume
it's interesting. So,
go on.
Joshua, talk us through the choice.
Well,
they've gone for 4 wheels here. What do you think's behind that decision?
It needs 4 wheels to actually move, but they haven't changed the 5th wheel, which is the steering wheel.
But they could have gone for 5 wheels.
They could have gone for 5, yeah. They could have gone for an oil change.
Yeah.
And they've taken off the intermediates, so they think it's dry enough out there to put the slicks on. They've got another 4 minutes to the next car, so safety car will save that. So they'll be slipping and sliding out there as well as the night falls. That's quite good out there.
Is that a euphemism?
What do you mean? What, slipping around?
The slipping and the sliding?
No. Generally, they will be. That's the reason one of the safety cars.
They like it wet.
They do.
They like it wet.
The Toyotas.
I always say that about the Toyota guys. They like it wet.
Have you ever owned a Toyota? No, you've got a Nissan at the moment, haven't you?
I've got a Nissan, but they're all Japanese.
Yeah, so
all the same. Japanese, Chinese, eh?
You've been there. Rob Osborne lived there, was it? Was it Hong Kong and China and moved over
name check.
Beijing?
Rob Osborne. Yep. Yeah, he lived in Hong Kong. Yeah,
thought so. Yeah. Where's he now? Australia? Or has he moved back to the UK?
He's in the UK now.
Yeah, back into the UK. Yeah, I know you went over to. Yeah, you went over to Australia, and the race got cancelled. You walked the track.
I got to walk the track. Yeah, I walked the Victoria Park.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
is it Albert Park?
Albert Park and Victoria Park. Yeah, same one. Yeah.
Yep.
Megan's now just standing at the side eating Pringles. With nothing else to do.
I mean, the tragedy was I jogged.
You did, yeah.
Is it Albert Park or Victoria Park?
It's both. It's Albert Park for the track, but Victoria Park is literally around more around.
So I jogged Albert Park, and so Lewis went round on his car.
Yeah.
And I was quicker than him, even though I ran.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, no. And that's the tragedy of it, because a lot of people watch the Formula One and they see Lewis and they go, "Oh God, he's quite quick."
No, but
I'm quicker.
You're quicker than Lewis. Yeah.
And I mean that's look, it's kind of like WWE. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's all.
You look at them and they're going quite fast, but they're not.
They're not really faster.
Because it's really very small. It's like Scalextrics.
Yeah.
And
I've been there.
I jogged. I jogged, then I was quicker, and I saw Lewis at the end.
Was he upside down at the time?
No. So I got round, and he was like, "Oh, Jack."
Yeah.
Because we go way back.
Sorry, Jack. You stepped on the mic.
And he was quite angry about it, because he's not a bad. He's not a very good loser. Do you know what I mean?
And it appears like they have managed to start clearing away the cars from the track now, picking up all the pieces of debris from the tyres.
I don't know why Megan just didn't take the mic I'm using. And
because you didn't have it there.
I was holding it. Oops. And Megan's now... well, this has gone bizarre.
Yes, it has. Because my headset's now on jack.
Well, you've mucked mine up. No end.
Diddums.
Yeah, but I don't mind, Jack. It's nice having a different voice in the box compared to everybody else. How's the evening going anyway outside of the box? Because everyone watching knows we're having a party. How's it going?
It's going all right.
Swimmingly,
all right. Wasn't that what we said when we
Kellyanne's watching.
Oh, is she? Hello, Kellyanne.
Watching. Oh, God.
I think she's covering her eyes.
Well, hopefully the safety car's going to come in this lap, so we'll go to green flag running again with 20 minutes left.
It appears like it is going to be green flag this lap, since they are clearing it away right now. They seem to be doing it quite quickly, actually.
Yeah.
We thought this would take quite a while.
Back to Jack.
Kellyanne's sending me angry messages.
Why is she saying no, Kellyanne? Leave it. It's fine.
She told me I shouldn't let you in here.
Well, if Kellyanne wants to come in here, she can come in here as well.
No.
It's Le Mans. Anything can happen. And
exactly.
We're off-site as well, so we need as many people in as well.
What happens in Le Mans stays in Le Mans. I've always said that.
Yeah, you've never... Have you been that way? I can't remember. No, actually, one thing that we have done, you were in France at the beginning of the week, thinking about it as well. You've been to Paris.
Kellyanne said, "Don't reference Kellyanne Quantrill. I swear." So that's the rule. Kellyanne Quantrill, don't mention her.
Okay.
Don't even reference her name, because it will upset her.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute.
No, leave it.
Kellyanne's gonna murder you.
You just said it. You just said it. Anyway. There's a party here as well. Yeah, there's a party atmosphere everywhere. Is it raining at Le Mans? Wow. No, it stopped raining, and the slicks are coming back out there as well at the moment. As the number 709, the Glockenhurst car, just gets a changeover of wheels. Glockenhurst, whatever, Megan.
Why can I only pronounce it?
I'm not sure. So yeah, Jet, you've been in Paris at the beginning of the week. What's it like with coronavirus? Because you had the test, didn't you? And apparently you're sneezing.
Yeah. They've got the shit figured out in France better than we have in the UK. I think generally they test better more often. They've taken it seriously. So
where did you have
well
yours?
Done, France.
Where did you have yours done? Because Kellyanne said it was outside somewhere posh.
No, we did it on the edge of a boat.
Oh, very nice.
Can we see what's going on with the people? I want to see if anyone's asleep.
Yeah, sure.
Yet.
I can move around and have a look at the race control camera.
Who's asleep? Someone's left their post.
No, he's asleep. Look, that guy's there with his arm just covering his mouth. He looks like he's asleep at the side.
Moving.
Looks okay. Beth saying, Megan, are you taking requests? I'd like to hear Go West by the Pet Shop Boys with a Soviet accent.
I don't know, but you know I'm good at doing a Soviet accent.
I think it was Jack giving us some belters earlier on. I'm not sure when that was. Is pit lane action still going on?
I will do the Soviet accent, but I know it annoys you.
Yes, I don't. Yeah, so yeah.
I'm going to do the Soviet accent.
And we're into the Soviet accents.
From Mother Russia.
Yes, from Russia.
I've got 2 of them. I could leave now and well, everything will be fine.
It can be the Russian commentary.
Safety cars, I think, coming in at the end of the lap, so we might see some racing and some overtaking, which is great news.
Yeah.
Has the race started?
Yeah. Underway. All good.
It started
6 hours and 42 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And it's going to go on for 24 hours.
Absolutely, yeah. And I will not sleep.
Jesus.
I know. It's a long, long race.
But as you can see, we've had 3 cars out so far, so it's a bit better than 2 years ago.
Is this the 20?
So Joshua, why do they do this? Why?
It's fun.
This is the 4th round of the Championship for World Endurance, but the Le Mans 24 Hours has been around for over 100 years. It's the 89th running because it got stopped for World War II as well.
They've done this for 100 years?
Around about 100. I think it's 96, something like that.
So when was the first race?
I think 1922, I want to say, off the top of my head.
Do they do it on horses then?
No, all with motor cars. Never been on.
Hold on, this one's spinning.
That's a replay.
That's the replay from earlier.
That's the replay for what caused this.
Did he die?
No, he's fine.
No.
He's fine.
No, it's very secure nowadays. I mean,
that's a shame.
there's a very rare death for it.
Let's
not
take
about
a look.
risk.
I was one off. 1923 was the first race.
1923.
That was the same year Granddad was born.
Yes.
So who, generally speaking, what countries tend to do well in Le Mans? Because I mean, like, there's a great history with the Tour de France, with the French cyclists, and
I mean,
very recently, for a long time, the French cyclists haven't done very well. Is that the case with Le Mans, or do you get a lot of French drivers who are very successful?
We've had recently as well. It's been Japanese dominant for the past 3-4 years. The safety car is in the stats, so we'll go back racing.
But hardly dominant.
Yeah, Toyota has been dominant with their hybrid car.
The Japanese.
Yeah, the Japanese lot.
Those Japanese drivers as well.
Yes, Kamui Kobayashi and Kazuki Nakajima in 2 different cars.
Kobayashi got the car leading? Isn't he assigned to the car
7.
leading?
Yeah, 3 drivers per one car to go the whole 24 hours.
Is Brandon back in now?
No, Brendan's changed over to Kazuki Nakajima, so he's a Japanese driver in the number 8 Toyota.
Okay.
And there's no computer drivers.
Nope, no computer drivers. No. All man, woman, and machine. Unfortunately, at the moment, the women's team has retired after an accident. That wasn't their fault. They got taken out by the leader. Yeah, Batska Visser out. But yeah, they will be out there for 24 hours. And the only good news is the French team, Alpine, which is Renault, running 3rd overall and are closing in on what could be a shock podium and a shock 2nd.
Who's winning?
Japanese drivers at the moment. The 7 and 8 Toyotas. At the moment, the car 7 Toyota Gazoo is leading with their teammate just behind them in 8, in 2nd place in car 8. And there you can see on the wall actually the 7, 8, 6, 36 up there as well.
I'm just gonna put
there's 4 categories: the hypercar, which is the top running order.
They're powered by hydrogen.
Yes, yeah, they're powered by hydrogen. LMP2, which is normal petrol cars. Then the GTE cars, which is like Corvettes, Astons, Porsches.
Basically several winners at the end of...
Yes. There'll be 4. There'll be Hypercar, LMP2, GT Pro, and GT Am. As we're back into green flag, the race is underway.
Even though there's 5 sections of teams, so one team only has 1 car, so they're winners anyway. So
the innovative class don't count because there's only 1 car. But we are back to green flag running after a total of, I think, around about 40 minutes under the safety car to repair that barrier.
Most of the time I've been in here.
Yeah, so they're back under running as well through the back half of the circuit.
Sticking with the accent right now.
You can change back from the accent and go back to English.
I could for I quite like
what,
the accent.
What you notice as well, the LMP2s and the hydrogen-powered hypercars, they're going to blast past the normal Corvettes, Astons, Porsches quite quickly. But the track's damp, so braking is going to be difficult. So expect more accidents than not. As they're back in now to start finish straight.
And who's going into the pits? I've gone back to English, by the way.
It was one of the GT cars who was on intermediates who hasn't had a chance to pit yet. So they're all back up and running.
But how good are these boys and girls at parallel parking? I mean, sure they can drive fast, but can they parallel park?
We've seen a couple have to parallel park in the past couple of days in practice. And the best of the bunch, actually, is the 20 Dragon Speed, which is running in 18th place overall at the moment.
Not very good at speed, then.
No. And Beth is saying at the moment, Le Mans history, Steve McQueen won for many years. The Captain Cook scored 99.98 against the Japanese
Steve
for a few
McQueen?
races. Yeah, Steve McQueen raced Le Mans. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. He made a film about it and then came back so much he raced it for 3 years. And Steve McQueen...
Did he do well?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Steve McQueen properly raced Le Mans.
Steve McQueen's the man.
He's done Le Mans. I think he did... Has he done Indy, Megan? I think no, Daytona.
I mean, isn't the Indy they're
he
just
did
driving
Daytona.
a circle?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
That's not real racing, though, is it? That's
This year's got a bit dull in parts.
Driving in a circle, though, when it comes to like Indianapolis 500, it's
over
quite
200s.
dramatic. I mean,
Yeah.
last
I
time.
don't think it is, Megan.
It's not really.
Yeah,
It's
no,
right.
last
It's
Indy
just a circle.
500, though, there was like multiple crashes because obviously you have to keep to the same line of driving and try not to crash into everyone else, and then it causes carnage on the thing.
So how many blue torch shells are they each driver allowed?
It's on Mario Kart.
Well, I tell you what, it's a bit Mario Kart. Think about how many we've seen Sideswipe this weekend alone. I'd say
so they can use can use banana skins then.
No.
They can't use anything from Mario.
I don't think it would do much.
So are there any rules against turtle shells or banana skins?
No, actually.
There's no rules.
There's no rules, so you can do it.
You can use.
I think
suppose
it would be
you could put them-
classified as penalty.
I think the problem is just
cheating,
finding a blue tortoise shell. They're quite rare.
Not if you paint it.
Cynthia asking what time.
If you paint a tortoise
What about
shell
a red
blue,
one?
you know, but if you paint it, it's not going to behave like
What
a blue
about a red
tortoise shell.
tortoise shell?
But, yeah, but where are you going to find a red tortoise shell?
Oh,
Where are you going to find a blue one?
car slow.
Yeah, we,
85 slow on the track. That is the Iron Lynx team, who's I think must have a puncture because they're going down the back of the escape road.
I think he got hit by a red tortoise shell.
Well, target as well. Yeah, it's the Iron Lynx 85.
Slowing
Italian,
down.
It's Mario.
Yeah.
It's Mario.
Mario Kart. I tell you, I miss Mario Kart as well. It's pretty much what it is at the end of this.
Well, you still have it.
Beth saying, "Don't knock oval racing, new boys." That's to you, Jack. So Beth from Australia.
What did Beth from Australia say?
Yeah, don't knock oval racing.
Yeah. Don't knock
oval
it.
Racing. It's not really racing, is it?
IndyCar starts at 2 a.m. for you, Synthel.
Be a commentator for multiple years. You'll start to learn how it is exciting.
Drive. Turn left a bit.
No,
drive.
No, it's
turn
not.
Left a bit.
Turn left a bit. You've
Is it
got
turn
to
right?
constantly.
It's not right. It's definitely left.
You've got to constantly be turning slightly, and you've
Oh
got to
God! You got to turn slightly.
Yeah,
God.
you've got to keep it in the same position, and then there's obviously that bit where you have to turn more.
You got to turn left slightly.
Fix the sound guard.
That sounds so difficult.
It's definitely more difficult than you are thinking.
I could do it. I could win.
I'd like to see you try. Then you can drink loads of milk at the end.
Oh, that's a point. Yeah.
Why do you drink lots of milk? What?
End of Lamar. It's like
orange juice if you want to go against it, though it's kind of frowned upon.
Is that come off? Megs, fix that for Jack. Would you? Oh no, Jack's got it.
So it's not just me that does that.
No, end of the Indy 500. Big thing of milk. Down you go.
Is that a thing?
That's a
Yeah,
thing,
it's a tradition.
No,
it's a tradition.
Yeah, tradition. Yeah.
I mean, it's
real
tradition
thing.
between us as well to do that when it's the end of
Why are
the
you guys drinking
race.
so much milk?
I mean, you know it's my favourite drink.
Yeah, but Jack's it is a tradition at the end of the Indy 500. Drink a big gallon of milk.
It's just a tradition.
Do you know the impact of dairy farming on the environment, Megan?
Yeah, well, Jack is a
I also know the fact that I love milk and no one can ever knock that.
Jack is a pescatarian, by the way.
Yes,
Only
and that
eats fish.
involves milk.
And it doesn't only eat fish, must see. That's the only meat.
No. I've eaten several vegetables.
That's the thing, today,
alongside it,
Yeah.
Adam saying oval racing is fun. Watch a NASCAR race from Daytona. It's crazy. Yeah, Daytona. You must have heard it. Daytona.
Oh no,
yeah.
I played Daytona on the Sega.
Yeah.
It's quite boring though.
Well, that's a personal opinion.
No, you're right, Megan.
Yeah.
You're right.
So-
It is an objectively factual opinion, but nevertheless an opinion.
It's an opinion.
It is an opinion, though. Yeah.
Battle for the lead in LMP2 at the moment, as well as this is one of the United Autosports cars 32 having a pit stop. Away he goes.
Ooh, that looks like a fast car.
Over 200 miles an hour it can do in straight line.
I've done 200 in my Nissan.
I believe you. That's a
I won't be
strange thing.
surprised.
I would actually believe you if you went on the autobahn. You just put pedal to the metal and away you go.
I was in my Nissan Note, 200. What? Listening to Taylor Swift.
I can believe that bit as well.
Oh, God, you won't believe it.
Simfel says, I don't really watch NASCAR. I do watch IndyCar, though. something fall off someone's car.
Also,
like
just a little bit of debris from the back.
That train of thought there. Which bit looked off is to be following car 22 at the moment. It seems like
that's just pit out now.
Yeah, they're going
saying
out
it's
the pit
not
lane.
really racing is like saying a 991 Porsche GT3 is nothing and a VW Beetle with a fancy. That's true. Yeah. I've always said that a Porsche 991 is a lot like a VW Beetle with a fancy set of decals.
Actually, the Porsche 911 is basically just a Beetle. Nissan Micra, Beth's asking. No, what is it? Nissan Note?
A Nissan Note.
Yeah, Nissan Note.
Not even as good as the Micra.
No. I tell you, but your car's bigger on the inside. It's small on the outside. You get in, it's got so much room.
Yeah, it's like a
in it.
TARDIS.
Yeah, it's like a TARDIS. Yeah, we've always said that. It's fantastic.
It's kind of like a TARDIS, but
it's also really nice to sleep in. Whenever
also
I
travels
go to
in
this.
time, and you can sleep in it. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what,
I always seem to fall asleep in it.
Why are you sleeping in my car?
Why do you think that? Yeah, why do you sleep in the
Whenever we go to Nottingham and I'm in your car, it's like I always end up falling asleep at some point, even if it's just for a minute.
Yeah, speaking of time travel, opal fruits. There you go, look. Back in time.
They're a thing.
Back in, because now will they? Yeah. Adam saying, what time is it over there in the UK? It is 9:53 in the evening over here in the UK at the moment, as Megan points out. Over there as well. As we're coming up in about 7 minutes, we'll go off here as we'll move to highlights for the remainder. So we'll go in, and no doubt Kellyanne is going to whack Jack over the head.
Yeah, she seems angry with me.
I wonder why.
I don't know what I've done.
I think you've been fabulous. It's nice.
I think I've been fabulous.
Yeah. You'll probably wake up tomorrow.
That is the main adjective.
Yeah, you have been good to have on
that people often describe me.
Would you like a Dr. Pepper? We've got one here for you.
I've got one.
All right. Everyone's been coming in the box this evening with wine as well. You're the only one who hasn't, Megan, so well done. Yellow flag, back out on the track. So what's
Dad came in here with it.
So Joshua,
go on, Jack.
In terms of the history of Le Mans, obviously it's Le Mans 24.
60 spinning. Go on.
Why 24?
Good question, actually. It was originally supposed to be the ultimate test of man and machine, as just breaking, again, one of the 60 cars.
That could have been very close. I think it was nearly coming into contact with what looked like...
it did touch the wall, did it? Yes, it did. It touched the barrier. So identical for the 60 car to lock up and spin into the wall.
Looks like it's going to have to be a visit to the pit lane.
Yeah, change tyres. And there's another one
and
down...
possibly a wing.
Another one down the chicane. I think it's two cars. Yeah, the two... the 80 and the 47 coming together at the exit of the corners as well, the 24 hours. Yeah, the 24 hours ultimate test of man and machine, now woman and machine, since the early 80s as well, just to see how long the car can physically go. You've got one engine, one gearbox as well. You go out there for 24 hours and see how long you can last.
I kind of like the stamina aspect of it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that aspect of the motorsport.
Here we see the McDonald's car. Let's hope it doesn't make contact with KFC.
The Jolter 28 and the Panis Racing. Yeah, slow start.
Bad joke, Megan. That landed badly.
Yeah, that did actually.
Well, it nearly happened earlier on.
Cringe.
It did, yes.
Has Pizza Hut out yet?
Ferraris, no, they're leading in the pro class.
So, from a historical perspective, what kind of teams have tended to do well at Le Mans?
Porsche, they've won the most of anyone. They've always won well here. They've won about 9 times, I think. No, actually, maybe 12 times now. Before they left. Audi have the record here of the fastest ever win and the longest ever amount of laps at 411. And Toyota in recent years have had 3 in a row, which meant they got to keep the trophy.
And in terms of what we see on the track itself,
yes.
How have these car designs maybe influenced the cars that we drive on a day-to-day basis? Are there any kind of specific elements that have kind of made their way into the consumer market?
Interesting enough, the seatbelt.
Seriously?
The seatbelt. Cool. Yeah, the seatbelt invented here at Le Mans as well and got put onto the road cars. The lights as well got put on. The brakes are changed up as well. Your gearboxes as well.
Brakes were invented before Le Mans.
Oh yeah, right. But in terms of the new strengths of the brakes, like you've got the carbon brakes and the steel brakes, the different types there. Long range fuel tanks, normal computers on the battery. How long, especially because we're in hydrogen at the moment, so they're developing that for the future. We've just had the what was the other one?
Have they done solar power cars at Le Mans?
They have actually, funnily enough. Yeah, back in 2013, they had a car. It was literally it was 2 at the back and 1 at the front.
Was it a massive crash in 2013?
Yeah, but it wasn't that car. There was 2 wheels at the back, 1 at the front. It was a little 3-wheel car. And it was a Nissan, and it had a solar panel on the front and the back. and it charged its battery up. So it was a normal engine car, but it was a hybrid. So you could use your electricity for acceleration out of the corners. So they have tried solar panel cars, and that didn't hit well. So that's why they moved to hydrogen.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they have actually tried solar panels.
Is hydrogen that more kind of environmentally friendly, or what?
Yeah. It's water, really.
One
moment.
moment.
It's water where's Megan? Oh, it's the 47 goes off the track. Oh, and into the wall. The 47, big one. Got it. Lost the rear of the car. Coming into Tete Rouge and whacks into the wall, so rear suspension broken, and if he can get it back to the pits, it might stop the safety car coming out.
It's raining out there.
It's raining outside, so car in the wall then, just lost the rear.
Ooh,
so easy to do on a damp part of the track.
A very good thing to
It didn't look like a very good car, did it? Bad driving.
Yeah, it's bad driving.
Did it get a tap? I'm not so sure. Coming into the braking.
Oh,
yes,
it did.
did.
Get a slight tap
from the 72.
Yeah, from a 72, just slightly went into it. I think
the Hub Auto Racing Porsche
slipped on the. I think it must have gone onto a wet part of the track.
Has anyone ever fell asleep at Le Mans?
Yes. Funnily enough.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Martin Brundle actually fell asleep in his seat. Yeah. Not while driving, of course. It was during a changeover. He took the seat out and he just fell asleep.
Yeah, he sat down in it, fell asleep. And that car's now come to a stop on the track. Is that in a different place? Or no, same place, same car.
What's known as the greatest moment in Le Mans? Or for you two who know Le Mans, what would be your greatest moment?
This is actually my first time properly
but both of you watched it for a long time. So what would be your favourite moments?
My favourite moment on Le Mans was a couple of years ago when all of the LMP1 cars, the top guys, all fell out down in position, and for about 7 hours we had an LMP2 car leading outright at Le Mans with the United Autosports, and that was fantastic. And also McLaren winning. In 05, I think it was. That was
Mine's just going to be like really boring because it's just me showing favouritism to Fernando again.
Oh, Alonso winning.
Fernando is in
Alonso,
who ABBA famously sang about.
No, Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, but the amount of jokes we've made about that this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming up. Oh, and unfortunately, if that car doesn't move, we'll stay on the air actually because this safety car's coming. Will you watch IndyCar live? No, sadly not. We're sticking with Le Mans. So IndyCar will be on highlights next week. No sign of the safety car at the moment. Ford beats Ferrari. Greatest Le Mans moment ever. Good shout there, Beth. I forgot about that.
What did Beth say?
Ford beat Ferrari, 1966. The David and Goliath battle.
Famously, the movie.
Yes, yeah.
With Christian Bale.
Yes, yeah, same one. Playing Ken Miles as well, and
it feels like cheating if you've got Batman in the car, though, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It does feel like cheating, yeah, with the Batmobile. Yeah, that Ford GT40.
Doesn't
one of the
help
gorgeous
that
cars.
they kind of actually look like the Batmobile if you look at it from an angle.
Yeah, I get what you mean. We'll be off air shortly because let's just give you our details for the next live. If I can get this on our screens. Here we go. We'll be live again at 1 a.m. British Summer Time until 3 a.m. It'll just be me there.
Seriously, that's what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll be up.
Jeez.
Highlights of the next 3 hours. We're coming up at 1:30 British Summer Time. Hours 13, 14 and 15, they'll be in highlights as well. We'll be live again at 6 a.m. British Summer Time and wrapping up at 8. Next 3 hours live from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. And then 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. we'll be live for the last 4 hours of the race with all of us looking very dead. Bar Jack, who won't be here.
I'll be at home.
You'll be at home by then, yeah.
Don't put with me anymore.
Yeah, that's it. This is your one and only stop, probably.
Yeah, it's been fun, though.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, yeah. So yellow flag out there at the moment. The car's still stopped. It's a slow zone in effect out there as well as they recover that Ferrari. That touched the wall. And we're going to go off air. So my thanks to Ian Birch, my thanks to Megan Birch, and my thanks to Jack Quantrill, who is also the creator of the logo that you're watching and the ident you're going to have in a second.
I can do better. I can do better now.
Well, if you want to improve it, you can for next season.
Okay, I'll do that.
Fantastic. Right.
New logo.
Thanks to Jack, my thanks to Megan, my thanks to Dad as well. We'll see you all later. Bye for now.